Mega Mike the Movie Man here. Welcome to my channel. We have an awesome stream planned for you all tonight. We're talking about our most anticipated movies for this year, 2023. So everybody's going to be running down their top 5 most anticipated titles, except for me. I'm actually going to go through my 10th through 6th. Reason why is because I'm going to have another stream on Friday night, the same topic, with another great panel of blue tubers and collectors out there, and that's where I'll be doing my top 5. We will also have an honorable mention round in there, so even if your most anticipated title doesn't get selected in the main 5 rounds, wait for honorable mentions because I'm sure it'll get brought up then. But let's get started. Let's bring everybody out here. Of course, we got to have Hollywood Huck here. How we doing, Hollywood Huck?
Dude, we're doing just fantastic. Cannot wait to hang with you tonight, talk about some movies, what's coming up. It's going to be a good night. Let's go.
Now, was it easy for you to put this list together? Like, did you know it right away, or did it require some critical thinking?
I would say it was pretty easy. I had 3 right away, and then 2 more came pretty quick, but knowing the people we have coming on, they could be stolen. Now, we got to have backups. So the backups became harder because they weren't as, top drawer. But I'm ready. I'm ready with number 1s and number 2s and number 10s.
All right, so let's bring out Ben Buster. Ben Buster was just on my stream last night. How we doing again, Ben Buster?
I'm doing well, Mike. How are you doing? Huck, how are you doing
good
tonight, man?
I'm doing great because you're wearing that flipping hat. Who can't be doing great? Look at you. You're making me smile.
You guys can probably tell it was decided just a few minutes before the stream here. We decided to be hat night tonight, so make sure you grab your hat because all our family members today have a type of hat. So definitely join in on the fun with that.
Grab your
and give a shout out in the comments. What kind of hat are you wearing? All right, let's go ahead and bring out Basement Blues. Tony, how we doing out there?
Doing good. Very happy to be here.
I know you said you had a lot of titles you were anticipating, so you had to narrow it down. How difficult was that?
It was pretty difficult. We got a lot of good movies coming out this year, a lot of sequels, some remakes. So I'm really anxious to talk about what everybody's favorites are going to be.
All right, let's bring Del. How we doing out there, Del?
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, Del.
Hey, Del.
Now, Del, how easy was it for you to come up with your list?
I was like, I had a lot to narrow it down. I was doing a lot of last second homework too. So I think I got some good ones here.
All right, and then let's bring out Luke. How we doing out there, Luke?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you, Mike, for having me back on, man. I'm very happy to be here and happy to be here with an awesome panel of dudes here, for sure.
And how easy was it for you, Luke, to come up with this list?
Sometimes my lists juggle back and forth, but I actually had this list prepared for like a couple of months. So I'm like, these are no-brainers for me. Like,
that's awesome. Yeah, for me, I'm like, this is probably going to be a super easy list. Like, I feel like I know some titles.
Yep.
And I was looking at the release schedule. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of good movies coming out. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a stacked year. So,
well, like my top 4 were the easiest. Like, my top 4 were the easiest, but my 5th one I had to like juggle back and forth and be like, this one, no, this one. Like, it's a juggle, I'll tell you that.
All right, so a reminder to everybody out there, mega smash that subscribe button if you're visiting for the first time, and everybody's channel links are in the description below. Go ahead and show everybody some love out there and visit their channels, watch their awesome content. Make sure you like the video, of course, and leave those comments. We want to make tonight very interactive, so definitely shout out some of your anticipated titles and definitely react to everybody's picks out there. That's going to be a ton of fun. So speaking of that, let's kind of check in with the comments here and see who we got in the party tonight. Got Adrian out there. Hey, Mike and Gus. We got 4K D-Ray saying hello, Ben Buster.
4K D-Ray!
Yeah, I still need to get on another battle, 4K D-Ray. So whenever you got a battle lined up, I'm ready to go.
Me too. Let's go, Mike.
Oh, there we go. Me and Huck. We want to burst each other. Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
You can make it a 3-man battle royal. I'm down.
Ooh, that'd be
Ooh,
fun.
Ooh.
triple threat.
Oh.
Love it.
All right, Ben Buster says 4K D Ray, Huck everywhere.
Huck's in.
Hey,
What's up, Huck?
4K D Ray.
Yeah.
Huck, Adrian, Craig saying hi, Mike and
Huck's
Jeff.
everywhere.
What's up, Craig?
Really old movies. Hello, everyone. We got Mama Blu-ray in the house.
Mama B.
Got
What's
Holland Oath. Evening, everyone.
What's up, Holland?
Adrian,
What's up,
hey
Holland?
there, Huck. How you doing?
Gabriel.
We got
I'm doing
Adrian
good.
saying hello,
Adrian.
Mama Blu-ray. Mama Blu-ray, hey there. Craig says Alaska hat from 2010. There we go. Shout out
Yeah.
those hats, whatever hat you're wearing tonight.
That's
Definitely
great.
shout those out. Spicy 4K action. What's up, everyone? Excited to see these picks for 2023.
Oh yeah.
Let's do
Dimension
this.
Scott says, hey, how's everyone doing today?
Not to
Excellent.
mention.
Ooh, Fish the Film Collector was just on my
Good.
channel last night. If you missed that James Cameron stream out there, you definitely want to check that out. And
That was a
Fish
great
will be
stream.
on the Friday
Mhm.
stream as well. Oh, thank you so much.
It really
It
was.
It was.
Adrian says, hey there, Dimension. Dimension Scott, what's up, Adrian? Fish the Film Collector. Hello, chat. Spicy 4K action. Gotta see 65 on someone's list. I've never heard of that title.
I haven't either.
Definitely.
That's the
Yeah.
movie with
Who's
Adam
with?
Driver.
We'll see.
Right. It's like it's like a creature feature with Adam Driver.
Yeah.
Oh.
Adrian, hey there, Fish. Holland Oates, hey, Fish. Jerry's in the house. What's
Jerry.
up, Jerry?
What's going on, Jerry?
Mentioned Scott. I'm playing Resident Evil 3. Nice. See, you're multitasking. That's the way to do it. I always tell people, anytime you're doing something, just play a YouTube video in the background. I always
Mhm.
support all the channels. So thank you so much, Dimension Scott. Jerry, Holland Oates. Jerry, what's up? Hey, Holland and Adrian. Hi, Jerry. Oh, we got a big audience tonight. All right, Jerry, what's
Wow.
up, Dimension and
Tony.
Holland?
Yep.
Adrian? How
Guys,
are
we
you,
got like a
fellas?
big, we got a
I know
big set.
somebody's excited. We are ready. Yes, Adrian. Hi, Holland. Hey, Adrian. Awesome. So now we're going to start this off. We are going to get into, of course, the 5th most anticipated movie of 2023. And we'll start with Hollywood Huck. What do we got for our number 5?
Now I have to lean into this a little bit. How hard are you? Like, are we going definite 5-1? Can we just say these are my 5, or do you want it to be in a particular order?
Hey, go for whatever your heart tells you. Whatever your heart says should be number 5 at this moment, go for it.
All right.
It's more like, what do I want to put on my list and talk about?
Mhm.
Exactly.
So, look, I'm just gonna backwards navigate this list, and I'm gonna say my number 5 is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part
Wow.
1. Mm,
How did I know you were gonna pick that?
because I had to. Come on now. I'm the Tom Cruise fan here, so I mean, hopefully others are as well. Dude, I mean, look, after coming off of Top Gun Maverick, Tom has nothing but absolute, he's steamrolling right now. And I've seen, if you guys have seen the some of that making of where he jumps off the cliff on the motorcycle and he leaves it and all that stuff, he's doing that amazing stunt. And they did it like, I don't know, 6 or 8 times, and he did it every single time. I'm just watching him do his thing. Is just it's thrilling. Like Tom, when you go see his movies, he's like, I want to entertain you. That you get that from him, and he puts everything he's got into it.
Mhm.
I think I've loved all of the Mission Impossible movies, and that's rare to say. Like I can't say I've loved every Marvel movie or every James Bond movie. Even Mission Impossible 2, which I personally think is the weakest, it's got some flair and style because John Woo's behind the lens. So, this is a franchise I have loved since day one. So,
Me
let's
too.
go. Mission Impossible, right, Tony? Dead Reckoning? Let's go.
Good one.
That's the
Great pick.
rare franchise. It just seems to keep getting better, and we're 6 movies now.
does,
7 movies
dude.
deep.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's a part 1, there's gonna be a part 2, lets you know it's gonna be a massive blockbuster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like in the last movie when Henry Cavill like jacks up his arms like shotguns and he gets ready to rumble. I mean, like it's just little things like
Yeah.
that. I'm so excited to see what the new.
Just gets those guns rolling, and he's just like,
He
bring it on.
does, man. He's like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot, here it comes. And that is a great thing. Again, that's a great fight. What I love about these Mission Impossible movies is it's like Jackie Chan. When Tom does his fights or his action, they show you what you want to see. It's not close-ups. It's not heavy editing. I can't stand that. Like fight scenes that are all close-ups and edits.
Yeah.
Boring. You're kind of insulting the stuntman that choreographed a beautiful fight by not showing us the beautiful fight.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
we
and
get
there's
them
not
all.
a lot of there's not a lot of CG in the whole thing either. It's it just looks impressive.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think when I saw Fallout and the helicopter was rolling down the hill at him and then he's ducking, well, I was ducking in my seat too.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Gotta give it up for the man at his age, still doing his own stunts.
Oh yeah.
I do my own stunts
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you do. Open the fridge, shut the fridge. I did that.
All right, Ben Buster, what do we got for our number 5th most anticipated?
Get your D20s ready, gentlemen. It's time to go into the dungeon. Yes, Dungeons and
yeah.
Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves is the number 5
Yes.
movie I'm excited for. Why? Because I'm a huge D&D nerd. I love to play the game. The first movie was kind of meh, but this one looks like they're actually taking it more into the world of Dungeons and Dragons, where their classes are even paired up properly. Like you have the Bard played by Chris Pine, you have the Barbarian, you have the Rogue, you have all the classes right there ready to go. And I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait. It looks good. It looks like Lord of the Rings meets Dungeons and Dragons. So, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Looks great.
Yep.
It's been a long time since the first Dungeons and Dragons, hasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Wasn't that TV, Tony? Wasn't that on TV? The Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, I guess.
Wasn't that a
There was-
Yeah,
there
there
It,
was
was-
one
looks,
Wizards
it
and
literally
Warriors
looks like a
was
TV movie.
Mhm.
Honestly, that Dungeons and Dragons movie from 2000, that looks like a TV movie.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Luke, what do we got for our 5th place spot?
All right. Is everybody ready to delve into Phase 5? Yeah, I'm going with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that one more than Guardians 3. But look, because it's not just because it's the introduction to Phase 5, it's because we're actually getting introduced to Kang the Conqueror, played by the excellent Jonathan Majors. And, I want to be able to get into the quantum realm. I mean, because we've heard about the quantum realm before, but we never got to experience what it's like. And from the trailers, it looks very promising. So I'm like, give it to me.
Yep.
It looks great. So
Yeah,
that's what
I'm with
5.
you. That was high on my list as well, even higher than 5.
Yeah.
I'm jazzed. I've always loved Ant-Man. He's like one
Me
of my
too.
favorites.
A lot of fun to watch.
Very fun. And Scott's great. Scott Lang is a good character. Janet Van Dyne's the mom. I'm excited to watch Michelle Pfeiffer kind of.
Yeah, she looks a little different in this. She looks a little different in this one, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, Hope. Yeah, you're talking about Hope Van Dyke?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hope
Yeah,
and
she
Janet.
definitely looks
Yeah,
different. That haircut.
Well,
Yeah,
what about the reveal that they just had in the newest trailer about MODOK? Like we actually saw his
MODOK.
face. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was
I
like,
haven't
"Oh
seen
yeah, he
I
look,
did not
oh yeah, he looks
catch
too
that at
silly."
all in the trailer.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though.
Like, like everybody's just like, "Oh, he looks like a gigantic doofus," and I'm like, "He's supposed to look like that."
Yeah, I
Yep.
like a dude.
Big
Like, you
head.
guys,
Yep.
do you guys not read comics?
No, they don't.
Of course they don't. That's the reason why they complain.
That's why they
so
got to
much.
watch the movie.
Because
Well,
you want to know why they don't read the comics, there, Huck? That's because they like to complain about everything.
comic
a lot
book
of that.
movies have
I'm gonna say this. I'm curious to see what an Ant-Man movie with some teeth is like, because the first 2 movies were fine, but they were so low stakes compared to the rest of the MCU. So I'm curious because this looks like it kind of ups the ante a bit. So I'm ready
Yeah,
for
it
that.
does.
let's hope
Oh,
it's as the end point of this one's as exciting as Endgame and Infinity War were.
Well,
this
they're
is
saying that
becoming
this
high
Ant-Man,
five, so
this Ant-Man's supposed to be an Avengers style movie, like very big, very epic, a lot of new things introduced, and plus we get Bill Murray playing God knows what. I don't know what that shot of Bill Murray is, but
and I really want there to be some kind of a surprise element to it because I don't like just watching the trailer and figuring everything out. I want there to be a surprise in that movie.
yeah,
Maybe a surprise character or something.
Let's
Like,
have Michael Douglas
Fantastic
suit up.
Four, maybe.
Yes.
Let's have Michael
Come
Douglas
on.
suit up.
That's what we all want. We want the Fantastic Four hiding in that realm, right? Come on, Mike. You know it.
And come on, Kevin Feige. Give us our casting for Fantastic Four, for God's sakes.
So do we still get John Krasinski as Reed though?
Maybe.
I want.
I don't think so.
I don't know for
I don't
sure.
think
But
so.
I want to see Jodie Comer as Sue Storm.
I don't think we're going to see any of the Fantastic Four until 2025, like on screen, because that's when the Fox contracts all come up and are all done. Because Fox had it on there when Disney bought them that all their properties, X-Men, Fantastic Four, those actors are those characters until 2025. Then they could start something new.
Huh.
Mm.
All right. That sucks.
Yeah.
There you go. Never
All right.
mind.
It
I already don't
does.
believe that.
Dell, what do you got for your number 5?
All right, first, I'm like Huck. I'm not putting these really in any order. These are just 5 that I'm really looking forward to. And in this case, this would really probably be my number 1, but I want to talk about it before any of you guys.
That's what I did.
So I'm going to go with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That is the one that I'm most looking forward to. It's my favorite. The first one, Into the Spider-Verse, was my favorite Spider-Man movie ever. And I've seen them all. And the animation was just just out of this world. The story was great. Everything about it worked. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with the sequel here, especially with Miles a little bit older now and coming into his own. So I'm ready for that one.
Yeah, that's a good animation too. And that first one,
Yeah.
it was like
Oh man,
nonstop,
it looks great.
nonstop action and animation. It was just always moving.
Oh yeah. So I'm
sure.
ready for it.
All right, and then Tony, what do we got for number 5?
Yep. So mine is going to be a big summer blockbuster for people of my generation, and
Here
that is
goes.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this will be the last of the Indiana Jones films. To me, I don't think I want to see any in it. I don't want to see another Indiana Jones film without Harrison Ford. But just watching the trailer for this one looked amazing. It looked like what Indiana Jones should look like, and I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Do you think we're going to get a soundtrack by Cher? If you can turn back time.
Yeah.
No.
It'll be more like the Culture Club. Time won't give me time.
Yeah, I'm so worried for that movie. Like,
Me
I
too.
hope it's great.
I'm
me
hoping
too.
for good
It
things.
should be good. I'm hoping it's good.
Just watching
Yeah.
the trailer.
But the
Watching
biggest,
the trailer
but
was
the
just
biggest
really
advantage that the
nostalgic
film
for me.
has, from crew alone, you have James Mangold directing it. That's like the film's biggest advantage
Yeah.
because he's a great director. He barely misses.
So, Mike, I don't know if you're thinking like me, but my issue with Harrison Ford, but if we remember The Irishman, part of my problem with that was like with De Niro, they de-aged him and did all that, but when he had to do stuff, he still looked like an old man doing stuff.
Yeah, well,
how's that gonna work with Harrison Ford, even older than De Niro was doing The Irishman?
yeah, I think it's going to be pretty much the same thing because he looked pretty. Anyways, just watching the trailer, he looked like he's having a class. They're really going to focus on his goddaughter or whoever that woman was with him in the trailer.
Okay.
So,
Oh, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why
I
it
would
scares
be
me.
funny. That's a
wonder.
franchise. Yeah, we grew up on that franchise.
I just wanted,
Yeah, I did
I
too.
wanted to close out nice and neat. I don't want
Yes.
anything else after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
but
you're going to mess with
I
our
get-
box set if you bring in something else. Stop it.
We're messing our box sets.
So no Shia LaBeouf in the next one after this.
I hope
Hopefully not.
I'm
'Cause
not like that.
Jesus Christ, he's in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull we call him Shia LaBoots.
It's going to be
He
Tom
just-
Holland.
I'll take that one. I'll take Tom Holland.
Hey, they could do like an Uncharted crossover with that, so you never know.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I
Yeah.
would love
Hey,
to
what
see
you
it.
mean?
That kind of
Yeah.
was an indie flick almost.
It was. It
Oh,
was
totally.
Yeah, it pretty much is, but
But might as
it
well
pretty much
throw
is,
in,
but like I'll tell you this, it is, but it's a lot of fun.
might as well throw in Tomb Raider while you're at it. Laura
That's
Croft.
true.
Right. Oh, those would be
National-
great
or
crossovers.
National Treasure. It's a National Treasure fun, you know?
We have an Indy and Lara Croft team up? Herman, that'll work.
Mike, what
All
you
right,
got?
so I'm gonna get to my 10th most anticipated movie, and I'm definitely gonna have repeats on my list because you guys were saying such great titles. They're gonna show up again on some of my lists, so that's just how it goes. But Hollywood Huck, I'm gonna have to take your title for Mission Impossible and put it at number 10. Now, I put this at the bottom of the list because actually I've never seen any Mission Impossible movie, so I know shame on me. I need to fix that. I know I have homework to do. It will get done
That's
before the
most
new
of
year
that thing.
comes out.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike, you're
But-
procrastinating.
I know. But I'm still excited just because Top Gun Maverick was so good. I'm still kind of trying to fly on that Tom Cruise hypeness, and hopefully that carries over to this Mission Impossible movie. And from what I've heard, how you all are talking, apparently they're getting better and better. So
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure this will be the best
Yeah,
out of
they
the
are.
bunch. So
There's
Good
no
night.
dud. There's no dud. Even number 3, it's so good. JJ directed number 3, and it's got the girl who played Felicity. Remember Felicity on TV?
Kerry
She's in that.
Russell.
And Kerry Russell, and she's fantastic. Like, because I was so used to seeing her as Felicity, and then she gets in there, she's kicking ass, and I'm like, look at Kerry Russell go. I'm like, there's so much good stuff in the Mike. You're gonna have such a good time.
I know I'm gonna marathon them. It's gonna be great. So it's gonna be a good build up. Who knows?
It's
Maybe
amazing.
I'll do a ranking of them too. I don't know.
Definitely do a
We'll figure
ranking.
something
Definitely
out.
do a
Yes,
ranking.
definitely
Yeah.
do so, Mike.
Yeah.
A Tom
Well, it's
Cruise,
fresh.
like a tribute. That will be fun. Like a Tom Cruise ranking stream. That'll be great. Something's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
happen with that for sure.
Like a top 10 Tom Cruise movies like that.
Yep. All right, let's check in
I like
with
it, Tom
the chat here. Let's see where we are. Yep, we got Elijah here saying Dune Part 2. I can wait, or you can't
Oh.
wait. You're like, I can wait for it.
Can or can't.
It's
I can wait. You're
like,
I can-
I'll throw that one as an honorable mention right there. Dune Part 2. I'll throw that as an honorable mention. I love the first Dune, so I'm very excited for the sequel.
Dimension Scott says my number 5 is Blood and Honey, the Winnie the Pooh.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm
That
Winnie
Are you
the
serious,
Pooh.
Dimension?
Okay.
If you are, that is
Dimension-
totally
Ah,
fine.
Dimension.
Okay, Dimension and I were talking about this the other day. That seriously looks like a huge fan film. Like you look at the costumes and the sets and everything. It's a fan film.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gizmo saying, I'm looking forward to see how many of the films I worked on you will pick as the most anticipated films. Well, you never know, Gizmo. You
Yeah,
gotta hold on
Gizmo needs to
for
let
that.
us know which one.
Just you wait,
Yeah.
my friend. Just you wait.
All right, Holland saying Gizmo, don't mention Tom Cruise.
Which
Gizmo
one?
says Mission Impossible 2 is the strongest in my book. Best stunts overall, looks more
take.
something on its own, and stands strongest over time. Okay, I'm looking forward to that one then.
Hot
Look
take.
at Gizmo getting on it.
Saying it feels more like a Michelle Yeoh, Jackie Chan movie than a Mission Impossible movie. I just revisit them all some weeks ago.
That's good.
Well, Yeah.
Holland
I
I will
thought for a
try to
sec-
keep that name out of my mouth. Hard because it's so damn hot.
well, it's like I thought for a second when he said that was kind of a negative comment. For a second, I was like, "Oh, okay," but
Yeah, he's not gonna be negative.
okay, because it sounded like a negative comment. I was like, "Well, what are you talking about? It's Tom Cruise."
They're having fun out there. Fish the Film Collector says Dungeons and Dragons cartoon in the 80s was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Nathan says Ant-Man 3 looks stunning. I haven't watched the trailer. There was definitely a lot in the trailer, so
Yeah.
hopefully they didn't give up.
But it wasn't.
I'm
it
sort of
wasn't
not-
good.
I'm not watching the newest one because I've seen enough. Like I want to be
Yeah.
surprised.
The bad
Like
thing
you
about
said,
the
it wasn't-
trailers is when you go to the movie theater and you're watching a movie, they play the trailers before the movie. That's the
Yeah.
hardest ones to kind of close
Well,
your
at
eyes.
least Huck, I'll give you this. At least, that's not like Universal, like with a lot of their horror movies where they just give the whole movie away.
Yeah, I know those are the worst.
Because
This-
Blumhouse, like you can tell that Blumhouse loves to give their whole movies away. Like examples, like like Megan, Halloween Kills, The Black Phone. They give all those movies away in the trailer.
That's why I try not to watch so many trailers. To be honest,
Yeah,
I'll watch the teaser
Well,
trailers, and then that'll be pretty much it.
Well,
Yeah.
unless like, well, for me, unless if it's something that I'm like absolutely excited for, I'll give you that much. And The Black Phone was one of those movies.
All right, Fish the Film Collector says spoilers. Some of us don't watch trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
AJ says I want to see Ant-Man 3. Can't wait. Gizmo says worked on Ant-Man 3 and Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. 2 out of 3 so far. Yes, nice. That's
That's
great.
Proud little fat RPG.
Nice.
The movie says to come in the chat to say I smashed the like button. So should you. Absolutely, everybody out there, smash that like button. Much appreciate it. Dimension says Ant-Man 2 was fun, and yeah, that's why I like the Ant-Man movies. They're fun. They're not like world ending. They're just a good time, good laughs.
Yeah, that's why like when you watch Ant-Man and the Wasp, like you can feel like it's a breath of fresh air after after your heart was just broken over Infinity War. Like,
yeah, they're good palate cleansers. Yeah.
I would love to see a Luis movie or a Luis TV show where he explains what happened during the 5 years that everyone was blipped out.
Well, did you hear the thing?
Michael
Like the
Pena.
rumor was because so much happens in Marvel movies that they should do it previously on in front of every one of their movies, but they should have Goose him do those recaps.
What?
He's like, oh yo, check it out. So the last time on Black Widow, and then he does the thing.
Well,
I think that
would
would
be a
be
good idea.
that would be
honestly, it should depend on the post-credit scenes that you get from that certain movie. That's what I think.
Dimension says Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm super excited. That was supposed to be released in 2022. Yeah, it's an animated movie though.
And guess what?
Take
The
a lot
only
of time.
Sony Marvel film that we got last year was my least favorite movie of the year. I will take that to my grave. I'm sorry.
Ethan Edwards says there's only one correct answer: Killer of the Flower Moon. Yep, I'm excited just because of the director on that one, but we'll see how it plays out. I think it's going straight to streaming though.
I think so.
That's a Martin
I don't know.
Scorsese film, right?
What streaming
Oh, is
service
that
is it going to though?
Yeah,
that's my
that's
question.
the Martin Scorsese one, and I think it's going straight to streaming if I remember correctly. That's why I got less excited about it. I'm like, if it goes straight to streaming, I get a little bit just less
like
excited.
unless if it's unless it's something that you're really excited for, because I was actually really excited for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, even though it went straight to streaming.
All right, got Darvin in the house saying hello. I made it. Picked up Arrow's Flash Gordon released and Army of Darkness on 4K today. Both great pickups. Nice. Amazing Anna says hi everyone.
Yes, thank you, Mark.
Holland Oat says hey Anna. Anna hi Holland. Dell says I'm having some technical difficulties. Sorry guys. No worries.
I've been fiddling with the mic. If it's still pretty bad.
No,
man, you're doing fine. You're still good. It's fine.
It's good.
Gizmo says Darvin 2 really great films. The best thing they did with Flash Gordon was to hire Danilo Dante on PD and costume design. He is the movie. Those are great costume design. That's
that costume
design.
Yeah.
Fun movie. Amazing Anna says, I know I said I was excited for Marvel movies in the past stream just because I couldn't think at the moment, but I'm really excited for the Mario movie. Super excited.
Me too.
And you know what? Anna, you're gonna be happy with me. I will be talking about that a little bit later.
Darvin says, I'm excited for the new Wes
I'm
Anderson
not telling you what
film.
position yet. It's on the list.
What's the new Wes Anderson film? Does that have a title?
I thought it was I know that Bryan Cranston's going to be in it.
Asteroid City.
Thank you. Yes, Asteroid City.
Yeah.
So are the
very excited for
asteroids
that.
going to be
Wes-
yellow?
I love Wes Anderson.
Craig says, looking forward to The Flash, Indy, Ant-Man and the Wasp, John Wick 4, Creed 3, and Aquaman the Lost Kingdom. Great picks. Gizmo says, think a cross between Priscilla Queen and Star Wars with a little bit of Marvel and He-Man. That's everything I will say. Love it. Nice.
Oh my god.
That's
That's such
a-
That is the craziest mix of
That's a lot.
You gotta give Gizmo
Priscilla, just starting up with
Gizmo.
Priscilla and then
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
English isn't his first language. I think a lot of times he'll mix some things. So
It's like
Well, I think
I
I
mean,
got
it's a great
everything there he was
text, and
saying,
it's
but
just like
there's a lot of
it's just
different
like-
things coming together for a movie like that. Good Lord.
That's awesome.
yes.
So you just took a deck of cards and shuffled them and threw 3 of them down and went, oh, Priscilla, Shatner, and Indiana Jones.
Hey, pick 1,
All
2,
right.
3.
So we're on to our 4th most anticipated movie. So Hollywood Huck, what do we got?
Hmm.
Bring it on, buddy.
Okay, number 4. I mean, I can go so many places. All right, this next one, I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with another film similar in the vein of Ant-Man, because that's been brought up already, that I just had so much fun with the first one. It brought a new life to DC that I thought was sorely missing, and it's coming back, and I couldn't be more excited for Shazam: The Fury of the Gods. I think Zachary
Yeah.
Levi is
Yep.
Great pick.
outstanding as Shazam, Captain Marvel, although we don't call him that. And to me, if they're doing the reboots and all that, I said this in my morning show, which is there are some DC characters who have not cross-pollinated with the main 5, right? Shazam has not been on camera with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and Aquaman. I don't count the headless Superman in the end credits because there was no head on it. That just means
At least live action.
Yeah, that just means he knows Superman.
Yeah.
It could be the
Yeah.
newest one we're going to get. So, man, I say keep Zachary Levi. I know there's those fanboys. No, you get them all or none. Like, erase them all or that's, whatever. But for me, because he has not touched base with any of the other heroes, to me, he's on deck to be in the new universe. If James Gunn wants to be there. So, but I like the vibe. I love the vibe of the family aspect.
Yes.
That's what makes me love it even more. And I can't wait to see where they go. Like, because the family at the end became Shazam's too. And you just got a little taste of it. It was so much fun. And now it's going to be all about that family. And I'm so pumped to see where it goes.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
hope
ready for it.
Shazam 2 does good, because then that'll probably give a bigger chance to Zachary Levi returning. So
Yeah.
hopefully it does well.
Mhm.
If it
I
does
feel like
terrible,
Shazam is sort of Shazam is like the Ant-Man of DC.
Yeah.
Like, he's very likable and funny.
Yeah.
And
Like,
so
he's a very light character. Like
I can and James Gunn likes those characters. Look at Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. The Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Sorry,
if you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Suicide Squad, you're gonna be talking about the worst one. Jesus.
So yeah, that's
thinking
what I
The Margot
can't-
Robbie Suicide Squad. there
Thinking
we go.
about Shazam, it was such a nice surprise of how well it did turn out, and people that didn't go see it missed out, But seeing that one in the theater was a really nice surprise.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
was really strange
was.
too is Shazam came out the same time as Captain Marvel, and Shazam
Yeah.
used to be called Captain Marvel. So
Confusing.
Yeah.
Interesting to hear.
That's why when they in Shazam they kept saying, "Oh, what should your name be?" I'm like, "Oh, here it comes!" Like,
Here it comes.
are they going to go with Captain Marvel? Because he was Captain Marvel before Captain Marvel was Captain Marvel. So technically, but her movie, you can't confuse the audience.
Yeah,
So,
and
So
it's
for
funny
us old
because
folks, though, I was gonna
Yeah.
say for us old folks like Huck and Tony, myself, are we gonna get a callback to the TV show where he just stands out?
Dude,
and get
can I tell you? So in the first Shazam, so if you're old cats like us, they're always doing cameos like Lou Ferrigno cameoed two or three times. The Hulk movies, which was so great. Why didn't they cameo Jackson Bostwick, who played Shazam in the 70s?
I know.
In Shazam, that would have been the best fan service. And I even know the perfect role is when the bus falls off the bridge and Shazam catches it and the bus driver's there. You should have made that bus driver Jackson Bostwick.
Yep, that would have been
Because Shazam would have been saving Shazam. Oh, it just writes itself.
yes,
An opportunity
Yes.
missed, DC. Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to see the Mighty Isis somewhere in one of these.
I
movies.
know, right?
Yeah.
He was hot. That's what got me going every Saturday morning, man. That Shazam ISIS hour. Woo-wee!
Which
All
is
right,
funny
Ben
because isn't
Buster.
ISIS the wife in the comic books of Black Adam?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I haven't read recently, but I know that they've been dating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yes. Dating, yes. My number
Alright,
4. My number 4 is another one in a franchise. Kind of a reboot franchise. Based off of a cartoon show from the 90s. Transformers, my number 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So you glitched out. What was it?
Yeah. Transformers.
Oh, that's what I thought you
Transformers
said.
Rise of the Beasts.
Rise of the Beast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just that it was I grew up shortly after Generation 1. So I watched that. But I grew up in the time of Beast Wars. That's why I'm stoked for us. I'm like, Bumblebee, in my opinion, never made sense in a being called Bumblebee.
I think you froze.
I think he froze up.
Yeah, I think you froze, Ben. Maybe
Can you
try
hear me?
something out coming back in.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he's back. And Bumblebee flustered him.
I'm good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, but like I was saying, Bumblebee should be in a beast and not an actual car in car mode, because Bumblebee actually makes more sense being in the beast form than he does as a car.
Because of his name. So,
Well-
I
well,
didn't
no,
watch
he-
Transformers, so.
Because of the original Bumblebee, he was a VW Beetle. He was a bug. So
Yeah.
just the plain hurting. Bumblebee was never in Beast Wars. He was the right hand of Optimus Prime, but he was never actually in anything before that when I grew up.
So it should have been Bumblebeetle, is what you're saying. Bumblebee. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
That said, I'm not a fan of the Transformers movies, but I did like Bumblebee. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, Bumblebee was good.
Like I
Yeah,
love the
Bumblebee.
first Transformers, and I really
Yeah,
like
that one
Dark
was
of the
good.
Moon, and I really like Bumblebee. But the others I hate, like especially The Last Night, which is undoubtedly one of the worst ones I've ever seen.
Oh, last night was horrible.
I quit
Dark of the
watching.
Moon was pretty good. I like that.
I really like Dark of the Moon, but like
See, I feel like
when it got to Age of Extinction, I was like, and after that was over, I was like, this could not get any worse. And guess what? It got worse with The
Yeah.
Last Night.
At this point, I liked the first Transformers and I liked Bumblebee, and everything in between I didn't care for.
yeah.
I mean, I really like Dark of the Moon though. There's some really great action sequences in the third act. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I feel like in that one, Michael Bay did what I was saying earlier about fight scenes. He's always way too close. Those early ones, it's just mechanical gizmos close up, so you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But Dark of the Moon, he finally pulled the camera back and he let you watch the fights between the robots, and that's why I like Dark of the Moon so much.
That's what I wanted out of it.
All right, Luke, what do you got for your pick?
All right, my pick is a new film in one of my favorite horror franchises of all time. And if you guys are following my channel, this might kind of give it away. I'm doing a watch along series in the build up to this new film. I'm going with Scream 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, baby. And as you can tell, I love this franchise. I really do. I love this franchise. Scream 5, was great. And the fact that they're setting this one in New York City, keeping the same two main girls, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, back from Scream 5. And again, a new killer, of course, new Ghostface killers on the loose. Some people have been posting theories about like who could possibly be the new Ghostface killer, and I'm like, you gotta wait and see. You can't just be posting theories like who the killer is like now.
No
Yeah.
spoilers. Definitely no
Because
spoilers.
Exactly. And they had the same two directors coming back from 5. And the thing that I love so much about 5 is that they proved they could carry the franchise without Wes Craven. And even though, don't get me wrong, I love those Wes Craven films, minus the third one, which I don't like at all. I do not like the third one. But 5 really did tell me that this franchise had more to offer than what they gave us before. Like, so yeah, I got to go with Scream 6. I mean, as a huge Scream fan, gives me. I'm ready.
All right, Dell, what do we got? Number
All right.
4.
So let me piggyback a little bit off Luke. If he had mentioned it, I probably would have, because I'm a huge Scream fan also.
Yeah.
So thanks for mentioning that, Luke. Now I'm gonna go to another franchise, and I'm gonna go with Creed 3.
Oh,
Great.
I'll take it.
Great.
Nice.
Damn, Dale.
Yeah, I'm
Dang,
ready
bro.
for Creed 3. Creed 2 was way better than I thought it was gonna be. And to be honest with you, Creed was way better than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm kind of pumped up. And my guy Jonathan Majors, he's gonna be a more human villain. He's gonna be a villain in Quantumania, we know, but he's gonna be the villain, the bad guy here. So I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of I like the whole Rocky franchise, but the Creed movies, I was surprised they were able to keep it rolling as well as they have been. So I'm ready for that one too.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is going to be interesting to see Michael B. Jordan now direct this one.
Yes, I forgot
Yeah,
to
and
mention that.
for that.
also,
Yeah.
Right,
also
Toro,
trying out
they
this
do,
franchise
yeah.
on his own without Rocky Balboa himself.
Yeah, there's no Stallone in this one.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't mind, because if between 1 and 2, they've been kind of phasing them out anyway, as far as the narrative goes. So I don't mind it from that standpoint, but from a fan standpoint, of course, I want to slide in the movie. But
at least give us an update on what's going on with him, you know?
right, and I hope they at least mention him and tell us something.
Yeah.
About
So
Just
Creed,
one thing.
Well,
One thing.
go ahead.
oh, go ahead. You want to say, Luke? Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say- I was
No,
gonna
I was
say-
just saying, like, I wasn't saying like, oh, I need to say one thing. I was meaning like, just give us one thing that's going on in Rocky's life, and you'll be good.
yeah.
Right.
Okay. Tony, were you going to say something?
I was gonna say my number 4 is Creed 3.
Ah,
And
but
go
yeah,
ahead.
what I want to say about that though, Dell, is I don't want that. I don't want the last thing we know about Stallone to be a freaking soundbite. Like
Okay.
that's the worst honor you could give that character, is to say,
Yeah.
oh, he's a longshoreman, or he's retired and he's sitting in a home. I don't want that at all for Rocky.
Okay.
He either deserves a sign off, or just don't desecrate that character that way.
Okay.
He's such
I
an
agree.
icon in cinema that he deserves. It's too bad even they couldn't just give him the first 15 minutes, even if that's his swan song, and then the movie starts and he's out. I'd love that.
Yeah.
But now there is no sort of finale to Rocky himself. So yeah, I don't want to hear that he died in a thing. I will walk out of that movie if that's how they say Rocky died. You know,
Now they could have it both ways, and if they don't mention him at all, then that leaves it open for him to still possibly return.
True.
Exactly.
to the movie.
Yeah,
That's
which
true.
is what I would prefer.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, there you go.
Yeah, a lot of possibilities. So
Yeah. So anyway, that's my number 4. I'm really looking forward to it. It's coming out on March 3rd, so it's coming pretty quickly. But I love both of the first 2 movies. I love that it's all tied in with Rocky, and like Huck was saying, I would really like to see something with Rocky in it. You know, I mean, they got an Expendables movie coming out, so surely they could do something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
possible.
All right, so now we're on to my 9th most anticipated movie, and it's already been mentioned, but I'm going to go Ant-Man Quantumania. It's a Marvel movie. It's a superhero movie, so it has a pretty good chance of making my list. Now, I am kind of worried with it going, well, I guess bigger scope, even though it is smaller scope because they're going into Quantumania or whatnot. But it looks like there's a lot going on here, which is great, but I don't want it to get too overstuffed. I don't want there to be too many things introduced, too many characters, and then we don't
You
get
don't
enough
want it to
time
get
with
so
each of them.
convoluted, is what you're
Yeah,
trying
I
to
don't
say.
want it to get overly convoluted because the Ant-Man movies to me have always just been simple story, not world ending. It's just a fun time. You're in there just to have a good time with Ant-Man, a couple other
Like
characters.
that's what those films are. They're just
You know.
simple pleasure fun.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm worried on this one,
Yeah.
but it could still be amazing. They could pull it off with all these new things introduced. And if it does really set up some future movies in a great way, like getting into the future Avenger movies, then I'm all for it. Hopefully it's good. I mean, they have the acting talent there, which is nice. So we'll see if it works out. But yeah, I had to throw Ant-Man on the list somewhere.
There you go.
Kind of ease your pain a little bit, or your trepidation. The Marvel movies, to me, that's one thing they've been a lot better at than DC, is kind of weaving in those other plot strands from all those other movies without weighing down the movie itself, which is a big problem with things like Batman versus Superman for me and the first Suicide Squad. So I think Marvel's been better about kind of incorporating those other things, if that helps you out a bit.
I know. I'm still sore from some of the other Marvel movies in Phase 4. I'm still like, Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm just like, still trying to recover a little
I
bit.
really like
what
Thor:
do you
Love
got?
and Thunder. I'm sorry.
You're going to have to explain to Amazing Anna why you're ranking yours from 10, 9, 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
She wants to know what's going on.
She's throwing us off.
Yeah, so Amazing Anna, because I have another part to this stream Friday night with another group. That's where I'll be doing my top 5. But this was so heavily wanted that I had to get a whole nother group together for this one. So that's why I had to do 10 through 6. I didn't want to do my 1 through 5 here and then just Friday night the same 1 through 5. Everybody would already know it. I didn't want to repeat that many. So that's why 10 through 6 tonight, but 1 through 5. Make sure you tune in on Friday night for that. All right, let's see. Let's get into some of these comments here. All right, Amazing Anna says, "Oh, I'm so excited for Nintendo Land in Hollywood. Super Mario is my favorite games. I think I own all of them." Yeah.
Nice.
So go.
My goodness.
I had to do it.
Darwin says, "I'm surprised The Flash hasn't been scrapped due to Ezra Miller stuff." Hey, well, you never know. Now with DC, I'm always worried. Even if the movie's done, they can still throw it in the trash with all that Batgirl fiasco.
Yeah,
So even if it's done, don't feel like your DC movie's safe. I will say. Dimension Scott says, "Despite controversy over The Flash, I'm still excited for the return of familiar characters."
You mentioned Batgirl. They could have just thrown that on HBO Max. I wanted to see it.
Really?
I
Yeah.
would have been down to see that movie. I was ready
Yeah.
for it, especially with Brendan Fraser, like Firefly. Like Brendan Fraser is amazing, especially if you've seen The Whale. I'm like, I want more of that. So
Yeah.
but I don't know. I guess they wanted like a tax write-off with all of it, or that's what the story was. And
Crazy.
I'm like, I feel like
like,
people would have gone
I
to
don't
see
know,
it.
man.
Maybe not a ton of people, but it could have made some money. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, Gizmo says, "I'm looking forward to." I totally cannot say that. I apologize, Gizmo. But I totally can't say that either. But Rocket on 4K. Okay. All right, there was a lot there. Sorry about that. Dimension Scott says, "Shazam with the first. I had a blast. I wish we saw the head of Superman." Yeah, that first Shazam movie was excellent. Very underrated. Not enough people talk about it. Very good. Dimension says, "Can't wait for Rise of the Beast." Yep. Transformers. Amazing Anna says, "Not even for Megan Fox." The first Transformers was good. She was only in the first 2, right?
Yeah, and then because she said something about she said that to Michael Bay that it was like working with Hitler, so she was fired.
Dimension says, "Me, I really like the first 1 through 4. Nice. Big fan of Scream. Yeah, that last Scream movie, very good. Really surprised by it.
Yeah,
Amazing Anna. I don't know
movie.
if I saw the trailer for Scream 6. Probably did. I'm sure you have. I've seen it so many times.
And if we were gonna go by Scream movies just by the opening scenes alone, 5 is tied with the first one.
5 is a
Just
really
by
good
opening
opening.
scenes. I love that opening.
It's a good one, but I don't know if anything's tied with the opening one.
I like number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2 is really good.
I mean, 5? Come on, man.
5 is good too. Yeah. Craig
5 is
says
a good ending.
80th annual Golden
Okay.
Globe Awards. Yes, but this is the most important place to be with this stream tonight. Of course, it's okay. Play the Golden Globes in the background if you need to.
And I just literally just got like notifications from tweets about some of them, like RRR, like won Best Original Song, Pinocchio won Best Animated Feature, which I'm okay with, but that was not my pick. So.
Gizmo says if they do a Terminator Dark Fate opening in Rocky, I will go nuts and cancel Hollywood. I hate Dark Fate.
Whoa. Slow down. Slow down, bro.
The
All right,
message
Dark
got-
Fate was-
I was fine with Love and Thunder. It gets better with rewatches. I rewatched
agree.
it. I have the still book, so I will end up watching it a lot in my life. But
I really like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, so you're the guy.
Yeah.
Stop, Del. I mean,
hey, every
I really liked it in
movie out
theaters.
there has a fan, you know.
Yes, it does.
I really
It
liked
does.
it in
all
theaters,
subjective.
and last time I watched it was on Disney Plus when it landed, and I was like, I really like it.
Tim Talks Talk. He says, "What's up, guys? Watching the Globes, but stopping in to say
Tim.
hey, and I can't
That's
wait
right,
to listen
Tim.
to this tomorrow
Tim.
in work truck." Well, thank you so much, Tim, for
Yes, Tim.
going to be watching the replay, and also
All right,
Tim
Tim.
will be on Friday night stream, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Adrian says, "Hey there, Tim. Hey, Adrian." Maziana says she was fired. What? I thought it was because she was requesting for more movie. And then
No,
Maziana
it's-
says, "Timmy."
Timmy.
Yeah, as I said
Timmy.
before, like when I said about Megan Fox being fired, yeah, that was the reason why. So, and I
Well,
know,
but then he
that's
gave her
sacrilege to say,
then he
that's wrong
gave
to
her
say.
the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they
that's
made
wrong
it.
to say to the director for sure, but
She makes a great
maybe
April.
yes,
Mhm.
but as
I
I was
agree.
saying before, like I know it's wrong to say to a director that it's like working with Hitler, but maybe that might be true. To be honest with you, because I heard
Anyway,
it's
moving
Yeah.
on.
very hard to work with Michael
Yeah.
Bay.
All right, so now on that note, we are getting into our third most anticipated movie, number 3 here. As a reminder, everybody, though, make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you're visiting the channel for the first time, smash that like, smash that comment, keep those comments arriving. We totally like the interactivity there. All right. So let's get to third most anticipated movie, Hollywood Huck.
All
What's
right,
your third
now
most?
I feel like I've gotten two of my heavy guns out, so I'm happy to not lean into two of my other guns. I am sure they will pop up on probably one of yours on this round. So I'm going to go out of the box because I'm telling you, I am fascinated at the concept that this could be amazing, and that is Barbie. That's right,
Okay, I'll take it.
Barbie.
Not where I thought you were going.
So good. I mean, Margot Robbie's legs and the little girl. Have you seen that teaser? And the kids are
Yeah.
playing. It's just like a 2001
It's
ripoff.
2001, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so all in. And then when they show the layout of the city, and it's just pinks and you know the toy stuff everywhere, and Ryan Gosling is Ken with his little airbrushed abs, which is funny because he has abs, so I don't know why, but he's got to airbrush it so it looks like the thing. I don't know. It could potentially be that the sleeper comedy of the year, and that's what I'm hoping it gives us. It could just be hot trash and be like, that sucked. But
Yeah,
man, if it can live up to what it's showing us, this could be great.
It gives me that. It could be the funniest thing we've seen in quite a while, or it could be the worst thing we've seen in quite a while. It could be. It could go
Yeah.
either way.
That's right. That's why I'm like really looking forward to it. Can it give us that?
Yeah, I still don't know much about that movie. Is it actually like they're in the Barbie world? Like, so it's actually the
everything-
Barbie world just come alive.
It's like if the Barbie world was real. At least this is what the takeaway from the trailer is. If her world is real, her friends and the cars, the pink car and the pink house and it was real, this is where we're going. So to me, it's sort of like doing a whole like the Grinch with Jim Carrey. Everything is like looks just like the comic or the book that Seuss wrote. And so you're taking that and bringing that to life. Now you're taking this toy and you're bringing this toy to life in a whole different way than like He-Man, like Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren. That was more like a sci-fi adventure. This is literally taking a toy and saying, if you could live in it, this is what it would be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes me more excited than at first. I'm like, is it like they have the Barbie and like some kid wishes on it and then it comes to life? I'm like, I probably wouldn't be
I
down.
mean,
Yeah,
don't know.
that's kind of what I thought it would be.
Life
All
size
right.
exists.
Yes, I was thinking about that movie. Yep.
Oh yeah, we say weird science.
No, life size.
Dun,
Life
dun,
size.
dun.
But Weird Science, that's another good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Buster, what do we
Love that
got?
movie.
Number 3.
Number 3 has to be on my list. Has to be the Christopher Nolan movie coming out, Oppenheimer. I'm a huge history
Go
fan,
figure.
and I'm curious as how to, if the rumors are true that he's not doing CGI for the bomb explosion. I'm just curious how he's going to pull that. That's what I want to see. Whatever practical effects he uses for that. Maybe it's miniatures. Maybe it's not. But he's a great actor. He's a great director. I mean, and I can't wait to see it.
Knowing him, he might have bought a small island and nuked it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
yeah.
But it'll be nuked in reverse. So it'll be like, what?
It'd be like the explosion and then just go. Whoop.
Yeah.
Nolan, what you doing, man?
It's got a big cast in it too. It's got Emily Blunt, Matt Damon,
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., Rami Malek. It's got a really huge cast.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, man.
Yes, it does.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention Helen Mirren is going to be in Barbie. So
And also,
I didn't know that.
Simu
And Shazam.
Liu from Shang-Chi. Simu Liu is going to be in it. And I was
Yeah.
like, sold.
All right. Luke, what do we got for our 3rd place?
All right. I'm going to piggyback off of one of Huck's picks, actually, believe it or not. Shazam 2.
Woo! Get it.
Yeah, baby. Because, I mean, I love the first Shazam. That's one of my favorite DCEU movies for sure. Definitely top 3. I'll tell you that. I love Shazam. And bringing the whole family together, it looks great. I mean, the effects, what I've seen in the trailer, looks amazing. And I'm like, give it to me. And the fact they kept the same director from the first film, David F. Sandberg, you got me sold. So March 17th, get here now. Give it to me. I'm ready.
Nice.
Del, what do we got? 3rd place.
All right. So with Ben Buster picking a great director, I'm also going great director. I'm going with David Fincher, The Killer. He's putting that out this year. And it's from what I understand about it, there's not a lot known about the movie, at least not by me anyway. A neo-noir thriller based on a French comic book. So I'm all in. And he's directed some of my favorite movies of all time. So I'm looking forward to that one.
There we go.
Yeah, what was the last David Fincher title to come out? Anybody
Mank.
remember?
Oh yeah, man.
Mank. They came
Yeah.
out on Netflix.
Now, I wasn't
I
a fan of
remember that
Mank, but I was a big fan of Gone Girl before that. So
Gone
Yeah.
Girl was great
Gone Girl
for
too.
sure.
Yeah,
I love
Mank-
Gone Girl.
I wanted Mank to be so much better. Like it wasn't
yeah,
clicking with me. I was kind of bored.
Yeah,
very
I
bored.
me
Very
too.
bored.
I thought it looked cool with some of the like, stylistic choices they went
But
with, but with
I
the
think-
story, I'm just like,
But my favorite of his though is something that we shouldn't talk about. So I'm just going to call it Project Mayhem.
all right, Tony.
I got you, Luke. I got
Let me know
you.
down below if you guys get that joke.
I
That
got it.
was a good one.
So my
What do
number 3, of course, is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. But since we've already
Yeah,
exhausted and talked
that's
about
my
it so
boy.
much, let's talk about Cocaine Bear coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
February
great.
23rd.
Yeah.
I like that.
I want to see that movie. I think it looks very interesting from the trailer that I saw.
Cocaine man.
That's where I thought Huck was going with his introduction
Out of the
to
box.
Barbie. That's where I thought he
Yeah.
was going. Cocaine Bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really looks like
Sorry,
it's going to be a
Tony,
fun,
you can
just a
continue.
fun popcorn flick. It's not going to be anything extravagant. No Oscar nominations or anything like that. But I want to see this bear. I want to see this bear go through that whole
How
play.
funny would it be until like next year that there's be Oscar nominated movie called Cocaine Bear? Like that would be
Oh, I'm here for it.
hilarious.
Best adapted screenplay, Cocaine Bear. What?
Best actor, from Cocaine Bear. Best picture winner, Cocaine Bear.
Hey, you never know. Visual effects with the bear. You never know.
That'd be a good
Yeah.
bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know, but we'll see.
That trailer does look like a lot of fun though. Like totally ridiculous, but it looks like super fun.
Yeah, and then one of my friends was like he sent that message to my group chat, and he was like, "Oh, this looks like the worst thing ever." And I didn't watch that trailer because I already know it looks stupid. But the more and more I think about it, it looked because the film can kind of embrace its silliness, and just can be a lot of fun. So I'm like, you're over exaggerating your hatred, bro. You say that about pretty much every movie.
Yeah. The trailer. I only saw the trailer because it played before a movie. I was in the theater, and that trailer gives away a lot.
Oh, it does.
Yes,
That's why I haven't
stay away
Tony. That's why I haven't watched the trailer yet.
Well, I had
Now
to
that you
watch.
said
What am I
that.
going to do? Do this?
It was in the
Because
theater. Yeah, it
sometimes
was in the theater.
okay, I'll tell you this. Like a movie
They had it in
like,
front
there
of,
was some movies I
Violent
wanted to. There's
Exactly.
a couple
Okay.
movies. There's a couple movies I wanted to walk into blind and not know anything about it. Believe it or not, Morbius was one of those movies I was going to walk into blind, but then, much to my surprise, I get that trailer before Scream 5.
And you walked out blind, right?
Pretty much.
I walked out tired, bro, because you want to know something funny? That's what I never usually
better
do
be
this
funny.
in the theater. I never usually do this in the theater, but there were times I actually wanted to fall asleep during Morbius. I tried that 3 times. I almost fell asleep.
Morbius, I couldn't stand
You
it.
didn't try hard enough.
And,
Yeah.
and guess what? I bought the freaking thing. I tried watching it again. I couldn't get through it. It's a
Bad.
terrible movie.
And I'm gonna tell you what, we talking about trailers for it though. I swear it played before every movie I went to see since 2021. Every
Really?
time I was in it, every
The
time I
first
was in
time
the
I got
theater,
that trailer was
came on.
during Scream 5, and I also got it for the Batman, but it was the same trailer. But I was
Yeah,
like,
it was always the same trailer. It just played.
But the
every
first time I got it, I was like, okay,
Mhm.
looks promising. Second
Yeah.
time I saw it, I was like, because I started getting less excited the more and more the film, the later the film was coming out. And then all of a sudden, I go see it in the theater with my brother because I kind of just dragged him there. Because I was like, hey man, I want to go see this. You want to go see? And then we got there kind of late, so I missed the very beginning. And much to my surprise, I literally apologized to him for bringing me there. And he was like, what are you talking about? It's fine. And I'm like, no, dude, you don't understand. That was horrible.
All right, so I'm gonna get into
Okay,
my.
sorry about the rant there for a second. I had
No
to go off on a
worries,
rant
no
about that
worries.
movie because that movie sucks.
So my 8th most anticipated movie, and finally I have a movie people haven't mentioned yet. So yay! So let's go,
Yeah.
John Wick, Chapter
Oh!
4. Yes,
Yeah.
John Wick is such
Oh,
a
yeah.
great franchise for action movies. It's tough to do better than John Wick. They're just fun, consistent action movies. I like all 3 of them, and actually the third one was my favorite just because the action got so bonkers in that movie. The library scene, like a fight with a book, is just like mind blowing. I'm like, this
Oh,
is so
yeah.
creative
And
and
him
entertaining.
putting a
So
knife
good.
inside of a motorcycle
Yes,
tire. That was
motorcycles were great.
badass.
Yep.
And
The dog
even
scenes were great.
or even in John Wick Chapter 2 when he literally murders a couple of guys with a pencil.
Oh yes. Yeah, John
Ah.
Wick. So I'm excited for Chapter 4. Hopefully they can improve even more on Chapter 3 because that means it's going to be an amazing movie. I don't know how they're going to be able to, jam pack even more action scenes because Chapter 3 was like start to finish nonstop, like
Great.
creative
It was
action
crazy.
sequences. So
Yeah.
hopefully they can keep that
Yeah.
momentum going. Hopefully they can top that. And I'm just like, this is a blast.
Yeah.
This is a super fun movie.
Well,
You never
yeah.
go wrong with just a fun, entertaining action movie. I mean,
No.
Keanu Reeves is a national treasure. He's
Yes, he
amazing. So more Keanu all day, absolutely. So
3
excited
was
for
so
it.
crazy. When I left the theater, I was out of breath. I swear.
It was
That movie
so
was crazy.
good.
That might be me.
Do you
with
think
John
Halle
Wick 4,
Berry
I'll
will
tell
be
you
in
that.
this one? I forget in the trailer. She's not in the trailer, right?
I don't
haven't
think
seen
she is
the
in
trailer.
this one.
'Cause I was
I would-
surprised to see her in 3. I was like, Halle Berry's in this, and she
She
was
was
great.
awesome though there.
And
Yeah.
the
She was
dogs
good in
were
it, too.
great. Yeah.
She was really good in it too. It was one of her better roles.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
hasn't
and
been in
wow.
anything lately.
I know.
Yeah.
Amazing Anna
Yeah,
says,
Barbie.
yes, Barbie. I'm a bit nervous on how much money they're going to make of this. Mega Mike, I hope you're ready to dress up as Ken for me when we go watch it. I don't even know if I have that kind of clothing. Do I?
I want
Wear
photos and
Blockbuster
video
gear?
of
I
that.
don't, you know?
Yeah.
If he wears Blockbuster gear, I'm all set. I'm ready to go.
It's
I gotta
Ken in
spray paint.
Blockbuster attire.
Spray paint the abs or something. Is that what it is?
That's right.
Amazing Anna says, I wonder if it's going to be like life-size Disney movie. Yep, that's what I was thinking initially. I'm like, wait, does the Barbie come
Yeah.
alive? She's in like the real world. All right, we got Huck's wife in here. Kitten Paws. The trailer I've seen for Barbie is hilarious. I think that's like the
is
one
so
trailer
good.
I haven't seen yet.
Or basically like,
And it doesn't spoil anything.
basically like,
So if you want to see it, it's not a spoilery trailer because it's such a
Yeah.
teaser thing.
It
So just
tells
take a
you
look
nothing.
and see if
that's
you're like,
that's what
oh, I
that's what
get
teasers
it.
are supposed to do. They're not supposed
Yes.
to spoil
Exactly.
the whole thing.
Exactly.
Colin says, come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Let's
go
We're
party.
gonna play that song.
Hey,
That song needs
hey
to be in
bud,
that.
hey bud,
Let's
let's
go,
party. I love that.
Chandler says, hey everyone, how's it going tonight? Hello, Chandler.
Great.
What's up?
Challenge.
All in notes. Tony, last name Montana, wants his cocaine bear. Great reference.
The cocaine
Scarface,
bear.
tie in there. I was surprised that somebody brought up Cocaine Bear, but I was ready for an honorable mention if needed to be because that movie does look like a lot of fun. Dimension Scott says, I wonder how the girl from Freaky is going to be.
I know what he's talking about. Catherine Newton is playing as Cassie Lang in Quantumania.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're changing out. That's a different actress, right? From then was in Endgame, right? The daughter.
Endgame.
I think
Yeah.
so, right?
I wonder
Alright,
what.
Amazing says, yeah, I don't care for Cocaine Bear. I thought it was really dumb. It's definitely not like Scarface. Definitely not Scarface.
Or
absolutely.
is it?
Okay.
If
can I
Scarface
say
had a
something really
bear,
quick?
it would be just like it.
Can I say something really quick?
Sure.
It's a bear that finds cocaine. That's not a guy who's trying to sell cocaine or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
So,
and it's based on a true story, very loosely based because the bear actually would die.
yeah. So
Yeah, but see when the bear goes, say hello to my little friend, and he just eats him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
good.
yeah, guys, let me hear it for a second. Never compare that movie to Scarface ever again.
Too late. I did it. I'll do it again.
Sebastian Scott says, I was talking about this. Morbius for me turned out to be better than what people made it out to be. Even my mother enjoyed it. See, I'm someone that likes Morbius more than I think everybody out there, even though I don't think it's great. I can enjoy any superhero movie.
Hey, let me shout out Dimension real quick because I watched his video for his favorite movies of 2022, and I think Morbius was on it and a lot of other movies, and I was like, oh my god, I hate all of these movies, but bless his heart for putting them out there. That was a courageous video.
Absolutely. Hey, you gotta go with what your favorites are, even
Nice
if other people don't like it. You gotta
I
go
watched
with
one of
it.
my buddies top 5 worst of the year. He had Morbius at number 4, but number 3 on his list broke my heart like severely. Like, and you want to know what his number 3 was on that list?
Sure.
It was The Black Phone.
Oh,
That one broke my heart, dude. 'Cause I was like, hey, don't pick on me.
Amazing Anna says, I'm excited for John Wick. I enjoy John Wick movies. Yep, that's definitely an amazing
All
Anna movie.
badass
Any
movies. I love all those
action,
movies.
big blockbuster movie, absolutely. That's definitely for her. No one said anything about having abs. Okay, I guess we can see that one. All right, Craig says, Craven the Hunter is another one. Put Mike alias Ken on a t-shirt. Yep. Craven the Hunter. I'm interested in it just because it's, a super villain kind of movie, but it could be better than Morbius. You never know.
Don't make it like Morbius.
Amazing Ann says, it's said that Halle Berry will be in this John Wick movie. Oh, there we go. That's awesome then.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Nice.
Amazing Anna says, yes, Huck, laugh out loud. I already did. All right.
All right.
All right, so now we're into runner-ups here with second most
Number
anticipated
two.
movie of 2023. So Hollywood Huck. Number
All
2.
right. Well, I appreciate you taking care of John Wick. That was in my peripheral. Definitely.
Yeah, I got the one first.
Yeah. So I am kind of shocked this one hasn't been gotten to yet. That's good English. So I am excited to see the resolution of this particular franchise come to an end, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3. I feel I've been like waiting so long for their third movie. It's been an injustice that because of the pandemic and then James Gunn leaving Marvel to go to DC, that pushed it further. And so it's been so long that I really hope, because I love part 2. I mean, it had so much good stuff in it.
Yeah.
I love the cameo of Stallone and his little band of Guardians that I really hope make an appearance in this one, but who knows with James Gunn. And I just love this cast. I love the sort of atmosphere that Gunn creates with the Guardians cast and atmosphere. So I'm just hoping that they get a nice send off, because I do feel kind of like this is it. I think Guardians is winding up.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's something that like Thor's just keeps going for some reason. I don't know why Thor became the one that kept going, but it is. And Guardians, I feel like this is its swan song, and I hope it's beautiful.
I do too. And they've seemed so sad. You watch the
I
Christmas
know.
specials, they always seem so sad recently.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God we got
hoping
the
it's just a
Christmas
happy
show.
ending.
Yeah. The trailer looks heartbreaking.
It
Like when I
does.
saw the trailer, I was just like, "Oh my God!" Like, and I know it's sort of like as an editor, I know you move things around to elicit responses when people see a trailer. So it looks like someone's dying. Like it looks like what Star-Lord is crying over someone's death. The way the trailer is cut, but we don't know if that's
Yeah.
true. It could just be a sad moment.
Yeah, and
But if
maybe
it
he's
is,
still sad about what's happened in
yeah,
Endgame.
like in Endgame, missing Gamora. Anything. I just hope that it's not an absolute soul-crushing resolution,
Yeah.
because they've always been sort of this real pillar of brightness in all this
Yeah.
Marvel stuff of comedy and wit and uniqueness. And I would hate for the last film to not hold on to some of that. I don't mind the emotion, because believe me, oh man, when Yondu died in part 2 and all the the Ravagers showed up, I was bawling, guys. I mean, I was like, oh my God, that was so beautiful to see that kind of turnout. I was like, I'm all in. This guy knows how to make a movie. So if it feels remotely like part 2, that'll be a good closer.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Ben Buster, what do we got? Number 2.
Number 2. Hopefully this one breaks the stigma of video game movies sucking so bad. Yes, my number 2 is Super Mario Brothers. From the moment I saw that trailer, I'm like, this might be interesting. Then I heard Jack Black's voice as Bowser. I'm like, I gotta go see this because of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, the characters are all there. The world's flushed out. You don't really need to tell pretty much an origin story or flush out more of that. It's just already done in the video games. So here, it's like, just throw it out there. Here you go.
It's gonna be good.
It is.
It is.
That's 2 Chris Pratts in a row, Ben.
Yep.
All right, Luke, what do we got? Number 2.
All right. So, Mike, I'm going to be picking back it off of you, buddy. John Wick 4, baby. Yes. This actually was my most anticipated movie of the year for a while, until another one came about, which we'll get to. But yeah, I love the John Wick franchise. They're completely badass. Like, they know what they're going for. Like, the first John Wick film was such an out of nowhere movie. Like, that was so successful and became a franchise. Like it's like, you look at the catalog movies coming out in 2014, and it's like, oh, John Wick, what the heck is that? Like, the Keanu Reeves generic action movie. You go to see it, and it's like, nope, subverting all your expectations. And it was just a a wild ride. So yes, and from the trailer, it looks amazing. So yes. Then March is stacked for movies this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're
I
doing a
think-
lot with that John Wick too, because I think they're doing a series, right? Isn't there a John Wick series coming out?
I think they're doing like another spin-off also later this year
Oh,
with,
Lord.
Ballerina.
Ana de Armas.
Yeah, Ballerina.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Dell, what do we got? Number 2.
All right, so let's go back to the horror bin, and I've heard a couple different titles for it. I think we're settled on the title now, and it's Beau is Afraid, directed by Ari Aster. And if you're not familiar with him, he directed Hereditary and Midsommar.
Yep.
I was a big fan of both of those movies. Both of them were head trips, but I'm prepared for another one. I have no idea what this one's going to be about. I just know that I'm ready for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's proven to be his movies are a little bit out of the box, and he's got that A24 weirdness about him. And like I said, I really love both Hereditary and Midsommar, so I'm looking forward to this one.
I do too.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was coming out, so I'm glad, Dell, you mentioned that movie. So I'm like, now it's on my radar.
No, the other title I've heard was Disappointment Boulevard, but I think this been officially changed to Beau is Afraid. So look
I
out
thought
for
it
either
was-
one of those.
Which one is it gonna be?
Tony, you doing homework over there?
Yeah, I'm just looking for that title just to see,
If you find it,
I got all my movies here in front of me. I'm just looking to see.
it's supposed to come out in April. I think the 28th. I think is what I.
Yeah,
what I
that's
saw.
weird. It's not even on my
Gotcha.
list.
See, Tony is the fact checker. So he's
I
checking
see
to be
that.
sure. Is this movie coming out in 2023? I should know about this movie.
Yeah.
My homework.
Who didn't tell me?
All right, Tony, what do you got for number 2?
Yeah, so my number 2 is, of course, going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I piggyback off of what Huck said. I'm really looking forward to it. But since we've talked about it already, let's just mention Wonka.
Ooh, okay.
Chalamet. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I
Timothy
hope it's
Chalamet.
better than the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka that happened. But
Supposedly it's supposed to be a musical.
is it going to be a musical?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, the
Oh,
first
come
movie
on.
was
Oh, well.
a musical,
Musicals.
right? Doesn't the
Crash what
first
Tony said then. Pick another one.
Come on, man. Like, what's wrong with musicals?
Well, I'm just saying, in my mind, I didn't picture it being a musical. I was really
Well-
looking for a dark comedy type,
Okay.
Yeah, something
It could
different.
still be a dark comedy and be a musical. though.
That's true. Yeah, I'm sure.
Like,
there's
Look
a-
at Sweeney Todd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
look at Sweeney
Yeah.
Todd.
At last, my
Or-
arm is complete.
Or Little Shop of Horrors. Or Little
Yes.
Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
I love Little Shop of Horrors.
Little
Good
Shop of
movie.
Horrors is
So
fantastic.
good.
Movie.
And I think Wonka comes out
In December.
December 19th. Yeah,
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Very end of the
Yeah.
year.
maybe they'll make it a Christmassy
I
type
think
thing.
all of my picks are like in the first half of the year. Like that were my top 10 also.
Either that or they're thinking it's going to get some Oscar buzz. One or the other.
Wow.
All right,
All right, Mike.
seventh most anticipated movie for me, and it's already been said, Del. I think you already said this one: Spider-Man Across the
Oh
Spider-Verse.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The first one
Mhm,
was
mhm.
such a pleasant surprise. Like, I expected nothing out of that movie. I'm like, okay, it's a superhero animated movie. Those are often pretty average. So, okay, I guess I'll just watch it because. Turned it out to be amazing. And how they like reference the other Spider-Mans is really fun too. I mean, you even got the dancing one from
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3. That's Tobey Maguire. That was fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That one-
Yeah.
All the characters were great in that. You even had Dr. Octopus. Who was playing her again? I'm losing the name now, but this
was it that Catherine Hahn?
Yes. Oh, so good as that. And then all the other characters. I mean, you had like
Spider-Man.
the noir Spider-Man. Yeah, you had the
Yeah.
little piggy Spider-Man. I mean, all those characters.
Peter Porker,
Voice-
yeah.
Voiced
Yep.
by John Mulaney was Spider-Ham.
Yep.
Voiced by John
Spider-Man.
Mulaney. Love that man.
Nick Cage is Noir Spider or Spider-Man
Yeah.
Noir.
Yeah, you had Jake Johnson as Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Yeah, that voice cast was spectacular, and just how they did the animation. At first, I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling it with the trailers here, but it totally worked for the movie. It was an absolute blast, so fun. So, I'm excited for the sequel, and we're supposed to get a third one as well. So, hopefully, it's a great trilogy. Started off strong enough,
Bring
so we'll keep building on that. Should be good.
Bring it
And
on.
it was an Oscar winner. Imagine
Yeah,
that
there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
movie,
That's right.
a Spider-Man movie got an Oscar for best movie.
Yeah.
That's
You
pretty
know
awesome.
what? I
Best
wonder
animated
if
feature.
I wonder if it would have actually been nominated for Best Picture though, if there was no animated category. I wonder if it would have gotten the Best Picture, but
It
that would have
could
been cool. Hey, some animated movies
hey,
have. I
I'll
think
tell
there's
you
been like
this.
2 or 3, right? Toy Story,
Well,
Mike,
Beauty and the Beast.
I'll tell you this. Like,
Beauty and the
if
Beast
that-
was the first one to get nominated for Best Picture, and that's what that's sort of what kicked into gear its own category. So
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And I'll tell you this. Like, if that film was nominated for Best Picture, that probably would have been the first animated film to win Best Picture. More than likely, if I really think about it.
You think so? Think it would have won?
Because Green Book did not deserve to win Best Picture.
No, A Star Is Born should have won. A Star Is
No.
Born
Give me
was
a Knuckle
amazing.
Give me a Knuckle Bump.
Yes.
Give it to me.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man.
the Star Is Born,
Let's
no.
keep the animated category because A Star Is Born should have been Bradley Cooper winning director, Best Picture, and come on. Anyway, get off
All
of
right.
that soapbox.
Academy, bro.
I agree. I agree.
Thanks,
Black
Ben.
Phone, I haven't seen it yet, but that's a shock being on someone's worst list. Hey, that's just the great
I've heard
thing
that from
about
some
the
people, and I'm like,
subjectivity of film.
like I've heard that from some people, and I'm just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys must be smoking crack. Like,
Amazing Anna says, I heard it's going to be sad. I'm guessing that's for Guardians
Guardians.
3. Yep.
mm,
Dimension
Yeah.
Scott says Guardians 2 is more personal movie and visually nice and very hilarious. There's a
Hey,
lot of
y'all,
parts
Mary
of Guardians
Poppins.
2 I like.
Yep.
I love that. Mary Poppins, y'all. That was so good.
A lot of
I
hard.
might not be your daddy. I might not have been your father, but I am your daddy.
And you get Stallone in the
Jane-
movie and all of that. I mean, it's great.
James Gunn is a master at writing humor. Like that dude knows what he's doing when he's doing
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
Amazing Anna says, I'm wondering if I'm going to cry with Guardians 3. Probably.
Yes, you will.
Probably.
You mentioned Scott because of Drax. Yeah, Drax is a great character.
Maybe.
Adrian says, I love both Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Yeah.
Me too.
Kitchen Paw says, stop killing our
Stop killing
Guardians,
our
man.
Guardians,
You know what's
man.
gonna happen.
I
I know.
The
I
the only question
know.
is
But you
how
know
many. I mean.
But see, the beauty of it too
God.
is like in the first one we lose Groot, but you still love the movie and you're sad about his loss because you loved him that much. And then you lose Yondu in the second one, but it's okay because you loved him that much. So in the third one, if we lose somebody again, I don't think it's still going to kill the movie because you're going to love them that much.
And
Very
amazing.
true.
Anna
Unless they
says
kill 'em all.
Probably a Groot having to grow again. They could do that. They could take out Groot again and just have him grow back.
Yeah.
Back them back.
Kill them all. Tony.
Okay, Gizmo, are you coming over for soup and caramel? We have Booze and Alien vs Predator on TV. Oh.
Sounds like a party.
I
Sounds
know
like
that's a
fun,
that's
for
a
real.
party right
Get the
there.
drinks flowing. Watching a terrible director make Alien vs Predator.
Adrian says, I'm looking forward to the music in part 3. Yeah, I hope they still
Oh, yeah.
keep the same style of music.
They
I
will.
should say.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
There's
come
no
on.
way he
Yeah,
won't.
That's a whole character in
James
the
Gunn is
movie.
good.
Music.
Oh yeah,
That's
That's some
another
of the-
thing that James Gunn is good at. Music.
I love both of those soundtracks. I can't wait for 3. I'm all
And I
in.
love the soundtrack to The Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad had an awesome soundtrack.
Yeah. Nice.
Now, if you were saying Suicide Squad, we'd have to differ.
Tony,
You got it?
calm down, Tony. I was talking about the Suicide
No,
Squad.
Tony's happy with that one.
When I say the Suicide Squad, that's the movie.
Amazing Anna says, yes, Super Mario. Gizmo says, nope, take your karma. What?
What?
Say hello to your girlfriend. Whoa, there's some drama going on in
What did we
here.
miss?
I don't
There's a
know.
moderator in here.
What is happening?
Dementia Scott.
Yeah,
says,
what did we miss?
I don't know, man. It's rough out there, I
Those
guess.
Norwegians.
So much better with action. Yeah, I mean that's John Wick for you. More action, the better. I always say.
Oh, well.
For sure.
All right, we got Yeah, I should say come. Yeah. Mega Movie Mom here says, I'm glad you didn't get washed away with the storms. Your dad called worried. Yeah.
Oh,
I know it's been crazy weather out there, but actually it lightened up today, so it's
Yeah.
actually pretty good now.
Yeah.
Mega Movie Mom loves musicals. Happy endings are the best. Yeah.
But not all happy endings work. You
All right.
can fight me on that.
Dimension Scott says, we are Groot. Gave me goosebumps in the teaser. Yep.
yeah. When he
Great.
screams it. Oh,
I'm gonna that dude. I'm probably gonna be an emotional wreck with that movie.
and that's opening weekend for me. Has to be.
Oh yeah,
I
I have to say that.
Yeah, I don't want anything ruined. That's why I
No.
went and saw Spider-Man immediately. I'm like, I don't want to know
Yeah.
the sequel.
Yeah,
I
me
gotta
too.
go.
That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me with Scream 6 for sure. I've seen that film day one, bro. Like, and also the next movie I'm gonna be talking about, which I'm not saying what it is yet because
It's not your turn.
It's not my turn because I still have two guys before me.
All right, so we are now on to our first most anticipated movie of 2023. Let's see these number one picks. Hollywood Huck, what is
All
number
right,
one
yeah.
for you?
I am excited to get to this. I will just say, quick tangentially back to Luke with your Scream. After Wednesday being such a big hit, and Jenna Ortega is now just like all over the pop culture zeitgeist,
Yes.
that's just going to help propel 6 into the stratosphere. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, number one. I cannot believe it hasn't been said. Look, you're kind of dialed into what kind of guy I am. This is the kind of movies I'm picking, and this is sort of like I cannot wait to see what this is because everyone's saying it's amazing. That's why it's not being shelved. Now you know where I'm going, and that is The Flash with Ezra Miller. I mean,
Great
everyone
pick.
is saying the reason DC won't shelf it is because it's too damn good. Ezra Miller's a train wreck. I get it. You know, may he seek the help that he needs or they need, which they are doing, which is wonderful. And look, we get a Michael Keaton Batman back, which is like, oh my God, it's like getting Toby and Andrew back. It's that kind of greatness. There's a multiverse involved that sadly was supposed to reset all of DC, but you know, all you can do is look at it like Black Adam. It's going to be a single Flash movie.
Yes. Yeah.
And you get to enjoy the hell out of that one Flash movie. So what I'm hoping is to get the most spectacular Flash movie, and then it'll be gone. But that's okay because Gunn and Company, who make great movies, are going to bring us another Flash, and that Flash is going to be great too. But I cannot wait to see what happened in this Flash. And if we get the Ben Affleck cameo we heard about, or if we get a Henry Cavill cameo, that they come and they go, they come and they go. So it's all, we just don't know what's going to be in it. And I just can't wait to go see it and see what survives the cut.
Or even a Grant Gustin cameo.
A Grant Gustin, that'd be great, right? To pay back the cameo he did in the show, man. You gotta pay back Grant. Oh, Ben.
Well, and considering the CW Arrowverse doesn't exist after this next season of Flash, it will be the perfect time to be like, here, let's just conclude this chapter of the DCEU.
Except we're all done.
Yeah.
Big hug.
Yeah.
There we go. That's my number one, y'all.
I'm so glad you picked that, Huck, because I'm like, is anybody going to say The Flash here?
Oh, my God. I was
so
waiting
good.
the whole time. I'm like, oh, I'm never going to.
I feel like we've been waiting forever for that movie, too. It just kept getting delayed. And it kept running away from us. I mean, you know, Flash movie, I guess it will do that. But
yeah, I like what you did there.
All right, Ben Buster, number one, first place. What do we got?
I mean, I'm going the other route for the DC. One of the last DC films that weren't mentioned on here. I might be the only one who's stoked for this one. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that pick.
Sure.
Why
not?
I love the first one. Just to get to the entire underwater world of Atlantis was visually breathtaking. Seeing Jason Momoa as that role, which I'm like, at first I was like, I don't know about this, but then he grew on me.
Oh yeah,
as Aquaman or Arthur Curry. I'm just curious to see where this one goes, and if we're getting more of a fight between him and Black Manta back, because his rogues gallery's not that deep. It's not that
right.
deep.
And
this is gonna
Manta's
be
the one.
your last one. Yeah. If this is going to be your last one, you've already had Orm. So now it has to be Manta.
You got to go
So-
all in on Manta. And look, you get Dolph Lundgren as a merman. What's not to love?
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Yeah.
Drago as a merman.
You guys got
Yeah,
some good
dude.
choices because I'm so excited for that movie as well. That
James
first
Bond.
one was
Yeah.
so good. It was so fun. Like I was so hyped when I watched that movie in theaters. Like I was overhyped. Like I thought it was like my third favorite superhero movie of all time. Like that's how much I loved my theater experience. But they did give me a Funko Pop and stuff, so that probably added to it. It was
Wow.
cool. Yeah, they
Theater
were,
you go to.
yeah, they're doing a Regal special where if you bought 3 tickets to Aquaman, they gave you a special Black Manta Regal exclusive pop. So you got like a Regal sticker with it. I invited someone along. I'm like, hey, I need to get 3 tickets. So here's a free ticket. I need this Funko Pop. So
Did
come
you ever
along.
get the Regal exclusive Flash Funko
Oh,
Pop?
yes, I did. Yes. That one's awesome too. They haven't done those in a long, long time. I only remember, I think it was the Flash and that Black Manta one. I don't remember.
So this new Aquaman movie comes out December 25th.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So excited for it.
We'll
So
see
we
how
have-
that
Oh,
goes.
maybe,
Hopefully, as long as
is
it
the Lost
doesn't get
Kingdom
boring.
Antarctica? Is he visiting Santa Claus because it's Christmas Day? Who knows?
Ben, I just want to know, is Sandra Bullock going to show up in the Lost Kingdom City? Oh, Lost City Kingdom. You know where I'm going with this one.
If it was a city of gold, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lost
yeah.
City of
The Lost City of Gold.
Luke is
Last
anxiously
City of
waiting
yeah.
to tell us his number 1 pick.
Yes, Luke. First,
You think I'm anxious to say it there, Tony?
Yeah, you are.
Bring it on.
It's Blue
I'm
Beetle.
actually excited to talk about my number 1 pick, even though it's already been mentioned. This character was the biggest part of my childhood. It's me, Mario, the Super Mario Bros.
nice.
Movie. Yep, I am a Mario fanatic. I love playing the games growing up, and even playing some of the more modern games like Mario Kart 8, and even playing as him in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like it just brings me back to my childhood and the glory days of being a kid. Everybody complains about Chris Pratt's voice. Guess what? I don't want to hear it, because if you guys watch the show from back in the day, he has that type of accent. So
Swing
So-
your arms from side to
Well,
side.
and I've said this
Do
too,
the
Luke.
Mario.
You sit through 2 hours of "It's me, Mario." No one's gonna sit through 2 hours of that voice.
exactly, that's why you have to have someone
It'll
that,
be
that
fine.
can actually
It'll
provide
be-
like a Brooklyn type accent, and you have
Yeah.
Chris Pratt. So I'll take
It'll
it.
be fine.
And
Bob Hoskins.
Charlie Day again. Same thing with Luigi. You have Charlie Day voicing Luigi. Great choice.
Yeah.
Jack Black, though. Listen to that. Listen to that man's voice.
Oh yeah.
Open the gates. Like that's amazing, dude. And Keegan Michael Key is Toad.
He's
Great.
I love that
And-
guy.
And honestly, the one I was a little bit skeptical about was actually Anya Taylor-Joy voicing Princess Peach. But you know what? After hearing the voice, I was like, okay, I'll take it. But you know what? But the one little nitpick I have about that new trailer is we didn't get to hear anything out of Donkey Kong. Like we just heard like just like that. We didn't hear like any voice work out of Seth Rogen. But you know what? Him is before the trailer even started at Nintendo Direct, hearing him talking about like his experiences with Mario and like him wanting to be in a Mario movie, like I can't tell you how excited I am, and it feels like they're paying good tribute to the fans of the games.
Mhm.
And also, and not just that, I mean, like, because you look at the trailer and they had like so many of the levels like recreated, and also, again, this is not even going to be a spoiler because it's in the trailer. It's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. They bring in the Mario Karts, and it's like that. This is going to be the movie of the year because my childhood is complete. So yeah, with what they were going for, my childhood is going to be complete, dude. I'm ready.
I'm excited for it too.
Yeah.
So April 7th, you better get here and take my money. Take my money.
That was so
Yeah, but take
passionate.
my
I
money.
hope it's good for your sake, because if it's not, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
No, man, I am
Yeah.
so ready because every time that trailer has popped up in theaters,
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, Like I feel like it's I feel like I'm back to my childhood.
Yeah.
Like
Luke, you're gonna have to call us when you get out. Let us know you're okay.
Yeah,
man.
really.
Now that
We'll
the
go
I'll
theater-
tell you,
throw
like,
a mark.
honestly, if they have like a good reveal, like in the post-credit scene or something like that, if they decide to do it, like if they have like Wario and Waluigi show up in the post-credit scene, my voice is gonna be gone. Like I'll tell you that, my voice will be gone.
What?
If it's that good, Luke, we have to throw you a Mario Party.
A Mario Party.
Good joke.
Good one. Good
I
one.
want to know why McDonald's has already
Or
jumped.
we could
on
just
the
like
Happy Meal toys already.
or we could like get all together and do
Yeah.
like a full stream of us playing like different Mario Party games, where we're just like talking with each other and then playing different Mario Party games. Like it doesn't even matter which one. Like that'd be a lot of fun.
What was that, Tony?
McDonald's has already started the Happy Meal toys with the Mario characters,
Wow, you don't think that.
and I wonder why it was the tie-in with the movie.
Dude, we're only 3 months away, and it's not even April yet, dude. Come
Yeah, I
on.
know why are they doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
sometimes you
I
got.
think it's for good reason though, because a lot of people are really really excited for it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes you
pretty
got to be
Unless
careful
you're talking
with
to unless
too.
you're talking to one of my
Um,
buddies that is like
We can reveal some spoilers.
unless you're talking to one of
Yeah.
my buddies that actually hates Chris Pratt's voice as Mario, I don't know what he's smoking.
Mm.
Because again, think back to the TV show. Okay? Thank you. Okay,
I
okay,
am.
done.
So Mario does not look like Captain Lou Albano, in my opinion. That's a travesty. You said think back to the cartoon.
Yeah,
back to the show. That's what I was doing. Swing those arms from side to side.
Take those
Do
arms
the
from
Mario.
side to side.
I got nothing, huh, Tony?
All right, no, what do we got?
I don't know what that is.
I'm so ready, bro. I can't wait. I just
All right,
can't.
Dale, what you got?
All right. So, Mike, quick question for you: are we gonna go around and do honorables after this?
Yes, we will do
can.
honorable. Yep,
Okay, cool.
We will.
All right. So in that case, I'm gonna give you one that a lot of you might not be looking forward to because this is a dumb franchise, and I hate the Transformers movies. No, God bless all you guys that do. This is my dumb franchise. This is gonna be Fast 10.
Ugh.
Yes, that's right. That's right, Huck. I'm going with Fast 10.
Dale, that's your number one. Oh.
Well, I told
After
you
what
this
we
is not
had
in,
to
this
deal
is
with
not
in
in any
Fast
real
9,
order.
then-
So Across the Spider-Verse will really be my number one.
Uh,
I had to mention this. This is something. Look,
that's cool.
if they, I'm ready for them to soup up a Pinto and sling it around the moon for a stunt in this next movie. I don't care what they do.
There you go, Moonfall
Done.
crossover.
There you go.
literally
That'll
did it.
work. That'll work.
Wow.
They're going to shrink
Oh
down
my
microscopic
God.
and drive
If
on
this
Vin
is
Diesel's
like-
head.
That's because in the last movie we literally got Homeboys in outer space.
That's right. We got
Yeah,
the Homeboys in outer
seriously,
space.
I'm
they
like-
go to space.
I was
in
like,
a
am I
freaking car.
watching this in a movie? Is this happening?
Matter of fact,
Like,
when they
honestly,
sling that
seeing
Pinto
that-
around the moon,
I'll-
it can go straight into the ocean and get eaten by a shark. It would be just amazing and fantastic.
You know what?
I
Now
gotta
won-
say
you
something
won me
quick,
over,
man. I
Dale.
gotta say something about that.
I gotta see that movie. That's the movie I want to see.
I gotta say something about this for Fast 10.
Yes.
After what I had to deal with in Fast 9, like that movie
Holy
that movie was legitimately giving me a headache. Like
I get it. I get it.
and
I
even
totally
like
get
the
it.
last time I watched it, which was before the end of 2021, I watched it again and I was like, yep, I still don't like it because even if I try to like that movie, it's just I can't get into it. Like they go to space in a freaking
Good,
car.
Mike.
See,
Yeah.
Luke, you
Done.
got to go in thinking of it as a fantasy movie, and they're superhero characters.
Yeah.
Acknowledge Vin Diesel. He is a
The first one was just a simple like heist movie with cars.
And
We're way past.
That movie
And look where we
sucked.
are now.
exactly. And
They
then
didn't
you
do
know,
enough cool
okay.
stuff in the first movie.
Luke, it wasn't even just a regular car. It was pretty much held together by duct tape in space.
Yeah.
It was.
I don't-
Literally.
Yeah, it was.
I've had enough of Fast and Furious.
It's like they all have their own
I've had enough.
Batmobiles.
And of course, it's got family values. It's about family. How could you not love it?
Is it still? No. Is it? Still,
Well, every so often Vin Diesel comes on, he says family, so it's got to be about family, right?
he's like eating soup.
That movie
He's
is
like
not
family.
That movie's
I
not.
am
Hey,
Groot.
Vin
I am
Diesel
Groot.
can have
I
a
am
very big year though with Fast X and then Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So
Yeah.
he's Groot. So
So I got look.
I
Does
don't
he
care now.
really still
I'm done with
record
that
that, or
franchise.
do they just keep re-looping and everything he's already done? Because he's just saying.
No, he re-records. He
He
re-records.
actually does re-record that every
Yeah,
time.
because James Gunn tells him. So when he says "I am Groot," he tells him what he's really saying in English, so that when he delivers "I am Groot," it's
Yeah.
coming out the way you would say the answer.
But
So-
I'll be honest. I thought they did that with some kind of technological wizardry that they just change the tone and change the pitch and all
Well,
this kind of thing.
well, plus Vin wouldn't want that because he don't get paid if he doesn't keep saying "I am
Yeah.
Groot."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's like,
That's
no. Watch this. I am Groot. Pretty good, right? Come on. Yeah.
Nope,
Vin
I
doesn't
am
lose
Groot.
that cheddar.
Pretty good, right? No.
Exactly.
all
No,
right,
he-
Tony.
he has to
I'm
pay-
gonna do my best Vin
He
Diesel
has to pay for a
impression.
car in space somehow.
Don't.
No more
There you
space
go.
crap. I'm done with that.
So my number one anticipated movie for 2023 is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yes.
That's
Nice
Huck's
one.
number 5 is my number 1. Definitely looking forward to it. As much as what we've already spoke about, there's probably not much other to say about it, but definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Nothing else to
I'm
say
so
about
ready
it.
for that movie.
I'm definitely ready for it.
All
Yeah,
right. and then
that's a good one. That's that's really my number one. So I'm with you on that one. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right. So I'm on my 6th most anticipated movie. And
So
I know
bored.
everybody has already mentioned this one, but I'll go with it again. So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Hopefully this movie is great. I do like kind of the emotional elements with the characters like Rocket Raccoon. I think he's going to have an awesome storyline, just a story arc with him. With like he has a girlfriend in there. I don't know if it looks like a little
Yeah,
otter
the
or
girl.
something, right?
Oh,
Yeah, so I think
La-
Rocket Raccoon is
Layla,
going to have a big part in that movie. So hopefully something doesn't happen to him. Hopefully he's not the character that gets axed, but who knows?
yeah.
Oh no.
But he's a great character. I mean, Groot looks awesome. Groot's all like buffed out now. I mean, Groot now
I
looks
know.
like Vin Diesel. He's like
I love
transforming into Vin Diesel. So
That's funny.
so those look like they're going to be fun characters. I do hope it doesn't get too dramatic though, because once again, that's what a lot of the trailers seemed a little bit more serious. I do
Mhm.
want some humor still in there, have those, kind of just fun moments. But they did have that in the trailer too, like when he throws the ball at that like mouse-looking humanoid creature.
Yeah.
So there looks to be some comedic moments there.
Oh, there's no way you're not going to get comedy from James.
Yeah,
Gunn.
it's James Gunn. So
Of course. I
hopefully
mean, like,
it's a good balance. That's all I'm hoping, because that's what I've kind of been worried with Marvel recently. The balance, right? I don't want it to go too serious, but then I don't want it to go too lighthearted. Hopefully James Gunn can balance it well. And I think he did a great job with the Suicide Squad. Thought that was perfectly balanced. So if he can do the same thing, Guardians 3, I'm totally for it. So yeah, how to pick that
Yep.
for my number 6. Yep.
All right, nice.
All right. All right, let's run through these comments real quick, and then we'll get to honorable mentions.
all right.
Let's see where we at. Yes, here we go.
Using those
Chandler-
stars, Mike.
I know the stars are my friends. Yeah. Chandler says I am also looking forward to Flash and Aquaman as well. Yep, those are going to be great.
Yep.
Dimension Scott says I still hope Ben Affleck appears in Aquaman 2. If not, I'm disappointed. They've been saying different things about that. Right?
Yeah.
Keeping him in, removing him, all that stuff. We'll see what happens. They'll probably keep editing up until like the month. I'm
Totally. Totally.
More than likely, yeah.
Two cuts ready to go.
guessing.
And then watch
good
like
luck.
the week the film's coming out, they're gonna release a final trailer and be like, "Hey, here's our final edits."
Mhm.
Like,
Amazing Ann says gold. I love gold. Yep. Adrian says I remember the '90s one with Bob Hoskins as Super Mario. Yeah, the '90s
guilty
one.
pleasure right there. Like,
I remember liking it as a kid.
come and get it. There's a breath. That's literally what he sounds like. He's just like,
Yeah, and all those
come and get it. There's a breath.
the Koopa creatures or whatever they were called
The
in that
Koopa
one.
creatures
they
were
looked
horrendous.
So, like,
They look
what was
horrendous.
that?
I've
I mean,
never
but
watched
I
that
like,
movie.
but I laugh at them. But I laugh at that, like, because of how bad they look.
Yeah, I've never watched that movie. I was like, oh, that looks terrible.
You're not missing much, to be honest with you. I mean, I can watch it and laugh at it, but you're not missing much.
It's neither a guilty or a pleasure for me.
I can laugh at it because I mean, I actually did grow up watching that movie.
Amazing Ann says I didn't see the Mario Karts. They're in one of the trailers for sure. There's some Mario.
They're in the
Karts.
second trailer that came out back in December.
Yeah, and it shows like Rainbow Road too, right? Something like
Yeah. Oh my god.
She wants a popcorn bucket. That's cute.
that. Amazing Ann says I hope they have a cool themed popcorn bucket and cup for it. Yep, we've been
Like
getting a few
Mario?
of those lately. Yeah, that'd be cool if they do
And
something with that.
if my theater does that, I'm gonna be like, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, they should use like the piranha plant or something like that for the popcorn bucket. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
that would be sick.
Or like for the cup too, and then have the plant thing.
Or heck,
on
I
top
think
of
they
it.
should have like or they could have like Bowser on the cup, and then like one half of the cup is Bowser, and then the other half is Luigi. Like,
Or the popcorn cup could just be like the tunnel, the pipe.
Oh yeah.
oh,
Oh yeah.
Tony, I think he just took the words right out of my mouth.
Amazing
really
Anna
did, so
says
thank you,
no.
Tony.
Why Fast 10? What are they going to do now? Where's Brian?
Let your imagination run
Brian
wild.
literally
man.
appeared at like.
That's
Brian
what they
that is
said at
not
the
Paul
writers'
Walker
meeting,
appears
Bill.
in Fast 9.
Like, all right, everybody,
Exactly right.
let your imaginations go crazy. All right, write it down.
Imagine, just go. Somebody brings up
that's
an
Fast 9
idea.
was just one of those films I felt like was just written as it went along. Like they were just like,
Probably.
yeah, okay, yeah, just keep going.
May have been.
Okay, I'll continue writing. Keep going.
All right, so this car is gonna jump from this building to this building. Is that cool? Oh yeah, let's make it
Yeah,
happen.
let's do it.
Yeah, I'll write
I
that
love
in.
it.
Yeah,
We're
it's
gonna
like
buy
they're
it.
like it's like they're filming and yeah, they're just gonna write it.
Yeah, Amazing Anna says the son starts driving cars. Yes, now the kids will take over the Fast.
But he's only 8.
Screw that
so
movie,
we
dude.
gotta-
I'm done.
Craig says
He's like young.
honorable mention color purple.
Yes.
Oh, the remake.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
the remake of Color Purple.
Yeah. There's no
Interesting.
need to do that.
Let me
You
get
should leave
everybody
that alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
back in
Yeah.
order here. Here we
There
go.
you
Yeah. All right.
Luke,
So,
Luke and Dell need to be reversed.
oh, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm
right.
over here. I'm supposed to be over here.
There
there
we
you
go. All right.
There we go.
Me
All
and
right.
Luke,
Now
me and Luke
we're
can go
on-
sit side by side.
to those honorable mentions. Honorable mentions time. So anything that wasn't mentioned beforehand, if anybody wants to shout it out,
I can
after
fire some off.
everybody. Yeah. Well, we'll go through everybody quickly. I think we'll probably each have a few.
All right.
So Hollywood Huck, what do we got?
Yeah. Again, a lot of them were sort of mentioned. I'm also looking forward to Aquaman, and I'm curious about Kraven the Hunter. Rebel Moon wasn't mentioned. I'm kind of curious about Rebel Moon if that's.
Okay.
I mean, it's on the list. I don't know if it's actually coming out, but that was slated for 2023. But for me, the one honorable mention, the really good one I mentioned earlier, is Dune Part 2. I really enjoyed the first Dune. My wife and I, what up, Kitten Paws? If you're still watching, we saw the first one and thoroughly enjoyed it. Got the 4K on it, so I'll rewatch that as soon as the second one comes out. And that's the one. That's the honorable mention I'm most excited to see. That's it, short and sweet. Boom, done. Out of here.
Ben
Bada
Buster,
bing,
what do we got?
bada boom.
Boom.
Three of them, but what I'm really excited for. First one's Fast X. That's my wife's favorite franchise. She loves those movies, so it's a good date night movie for us.
There you go.
Take it
Yeah,
easy, Dale.
The Teenage
You're
Mutant
getting too
Ninja
high on
Turtles
it.
Mayhem movie.
Oh yeah.
And last but certainly not least, the one I'm excited for, Blue Beetle.
Oh, nice.
Oh
nice.
yeah. I was wondering if you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Luke, what do we got?
So I'm gonna piggyback off of one of Ben Buster's picks. I'm going with Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oppenheimer. Well, I call it by Oppenheimer, so don't judge. Elemental, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the new Little Mermaid that's coming out. I'm very excited for that.
Oh yeah.
Guardians Volume 3, and even though it's coming out this week, I actually want to mention it because the trailers did sell me on it. I saw that Violent Night. Plane with Gerard Butler.
Oh yeah.
That actually looks really good. It's a very simple concept. A pilot crashes a plane and he ends up in a war zone.
It looks fun. It looks fun. Gerard Butler, let's go.
I will
Yeah.
definitely be seeing that this
Bring it.
weekend. Yep.
Boom. And Luke Cage from
Yeah.
that.
The plane has fallen.
Mike Coulter.
The plane
Is
has
that right?
fallen.
Nice, man. I see where you went with that. Nice move.
I wish they would
Wait,
bring him
it
into the
looks-
MCU.
I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see Plane. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'll see it this weekend because I don't know if my theater is going to get it. But if they do, sign me up. I'm going to go see it.
If
All right,
anybody
so-
has T-Mobile, check your Tuesdays things. You get a $5 ticket to that movie. If you have to.
I wish my theater was doing that again now because they had that during October of last year and throughout November. But I don't know.
Oh
Because
well.
I'm actually planning on going to the theater tomorrow night. I was going to plan on going tonight, but then Mike hit me up at the last second, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going to go to the theater tonight because
You got
I was
it,
going to go
Mike.
see, I was going to go see Puss in Boots again, and I was like, well, guess I'm not doing that. So
Don't forget tomorrow
Which
night's
is
the round table on Ken's channel.
I know, right?
Got a lot
Don't,
going on.
don't want to miss that.
No.
Well, I might be in the
But you got-
theater by the time you guys are still doing that. if I decide to go tomorrow.
Duh, what do we got for honorable mention?
All right, so I got a couple that were not mentioned. The Marvels. I do want to see the Marvels. With basically brings in Captain Marvel, brings in Miss Marvel, and brings in Monica Rambeau from WandaVision. So I'm looking forward to see what they do with those characters.
And also directed by the person that did the new Candyman.
yes, directed by
That has me
Nia
very
DaCosta.
intrigued because Nia DaCosta, that has me very, very intrigued.
Yeah,
I love that new one because she directed it so well.
hmm
Give me the Marvels.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Another one is called Shirley, and a lot of people really haven't heard about this one. It is a biopic for Shirley Chisholm, and if you don't know who Shirley Chisholm is, she was the first African American female congresswoman, and she also ran for president back in the early 70s. And she's going to be played by Regina King. So
Nice.
and it's coming out on Netflix. So I'm looking forward to that. And
Sold.
then, of course, somebody in the chat stole my thunder, but The Color Purple, the musical. So, and it's really based on the book and the stage play that came after the movie. So, I'm interested in that just to see what they do with it.
Yeah. The Color
Take
Purple
it.
is probably one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
Tony, what do we got?
So a lot of people don't like this franchise, but I enjoy the Insidious movies, and we are getting a new Insidious Fear the Dark coming out in July the 7th. Looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to there's supposed to be a Exorcist movie coming out.
Yep.
And it says that it's going to have Ellen Bernstein in it. So I don't know. But sounds interesting.
So, Tony, I think they're making 3 movies, actually. The first one's supposed to come out this year.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then
There we
Disney's doing another Haunted Mansion, and this will have a Winona Ryder in it. I think
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Owen Wilson's also supposed to be in that one.
yes, it's going to have some promise. So those are the ones I'm really looking forward to. I mentioned a lot of my other honorable mentions throughout the top 5 because by the time you got to the last person on the panel, a lot of mine had already been picked. So,
Oh,
so just don't forget Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear needs all the love.
you own.
Yeah, you know
Cocaine
what,
Bear.
Tony? I'll make you happy. I'll throw that one in. I'll throw it in.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I think most of them were said that I was thinking, but I think this one, I don't think anybody mentioned it yet. Did anybody mention the new Ghostbusters movie? That's
No.
supposed to come out
Oh,
in
that's
December.
right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
supposed to
Forgot
come
about
out in
that,
December. So
It is.
Wait, that's
Ghostbusters.
the sequel to Afterlife, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Let's go.
Afterlife was so good. I was so pleasantly surprised by that movie. I'm like,
It was
wow,
awesome.
it's amazing. Just how they paid tribute to the past movies with still bringing in new characters.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd, I mean, Paul Rudd, he's great in everything.
Come
so-
on, it's Rudd.
McKenna Grace
this
sold that
movie-
entire movie, dude.
And they're
Yeah,
also bringing back the whole cast of the third movie, which should be really interesting.
Shut your face.
You get back there, you're such a trap.
But I'm excited, especially with how Afterlife ended and now where they can go with it.
Mhm.
I'm super excited for that. So yeah, Ghostbusters. Hopefully it's a
Bring
good
it
one.
Yeah, and that girl's so good too. That daughter,
Yeah, McKenna Grace.
love her.
All right, let's run through these comments and I'll then give everybody a chance to kind of close off here. Just a few more comments. Amazing Anna says a mushroom cup could work.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the mushroom.
Oh yeah,
Kingdom.
mushroom with the straw sticking out. Yeah.
Kitten Paw says, I thought the first Dune was an excellent adaptation of the book.
And that's the one that came out a couple of years ago is the one that we talk about. We don't talk about the David Lynch one.
Yeah, that's what she says.
By the first Dune, I don't mean the 1984 Dune. Sorry,
Sorry,
Sting.
Sting.
Yes,
But the Dune part
exactly.
one.
That's what I'm saying because
Sting was the best part though.
believe it or not, I actually just watched the first the original Dune for the first time last year. That was bad.
Yeah, I've never
That
seen the
was
original,
bad.
bro. But I hear this part 2 is supposed to now be the more actiony part, right? Of
Yeah.
the Dune movie.
Yeah,
So
this one, like the first one,
Yeah.
was all set up.
It's the
I'm
Return of
excited
the
for that.
King of the Dune.
Yes,
Yes,
The
yes.
Return of the King was actually the second movie.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing Anna says, I actually like Dune, not the original one, but the remake. I was confused at first, but it reminded me of Star Wars. Yes, very Star Wars vibes, especially with the spice and all that stuff. Yeah.
And had Momoa in it.
And all
Momoa
the, and all the
makes
robots.
everything
Yeah.
And all the robots.
And also
But
my dude
I think
Javier
Dune came
Bardem.
First, right? Didn't the Dune story come out before Star Wars? Right?
Oh yeah, the book.
Yeah, the book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Amazing Anna says, I'm excited for the part 2. Dimension Scott says, honorable mention for me might be a Gran Turismo
Yeah.
based on the popular PlayStation video
Yeah,
game.
I
racing
just
game
saw that
series.
today. How I'm curious how they're going to do that as a movie.
Huh.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be-
They'll do it.
It's probably the same way for Need for Speed.
Well,
Does Clint Eastwood come out and say, "Get off my lawn"? Oh wait, that's Gran
What was
Torino.
better
And then
than that?
Ed-
What was better than
Shut-
Need for Speed, though?
I would love that, but Need for Speed was I actually did like Need for
Good
Speed.
one, Huck.
yeah,
thanks.
but from what I heard, this video game franchise doesn't have too much of a story to it.
No, it doesn't.
even
I used to
think
play
Need for
the
Speed has
series.
more story,
Yeah.
right?
It was just race.
Need for Speed had a story to it, so
That's
Gran
gonna be
Turismo
interesting.
really didn't. It was just you race and
Yeah,
try to
good.
accumulate cars. Really, that was pretty much it.
well, it will end that. But like,
Just put Nick Cage in it. He's good with stuff with no story.
Gone in,
gone in 60
gone in
seconds. There
60
you
seconds. Yeah.
go. I'm a little tired. I'm a little wired.
Hey y'all, get out of my car before I kill you.
All right. Well, since we
I'm
are
gonna go see the
talking
car, man.
Nicolas Cage here, I will actually bring
Yeah.
up a Nicolas Cage movie. I was going to save it for the next one, but I'll throw it out as an honorable mention. So, Renfield. Has anybody seen
Yep.
the trailer for this?
Yes,
It
Renfield.
looks like it can be a
Mhm.
blast of a movie. Nick Cage as Dracula, and then he has his assistant, Nicholas Holt.
I watched like
hilarious.
I watched like the first
Could be
few
good.
seconds of that trailer and turned it off because I already know
And-
the trailer's going to give so much away.
Well, it reminds me of
And
like
this is the-
Vampire's Kiss. Like, I'm excited for that.
All I needed to hear was Nicolas Cage as Dracula, and I'm like, sold.
Yeah.
This is the year. This is the year of Nick Cage in theaters. Because look what we forgot to mention this. That's coming out
The old way.
this weekend. The Old Way.
Oh,
Cage.
Really, I didn't even know about that one.
I didn't even know about that either.
Hey, where I'm at.
And
Yeah.
since none of us knew about it, that means no one's gonna go see it. I hate to say it.
It-
You know, not being back. If it's not
Yeah.
a blockbuster and,
Yeah.
and the common man doesn't know that's coming out,
Yeah.
no one's gonna go see it.
Well
It'll
played,
be
Huck.
great on streaming.
Clint Howard's in it. so-
Well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see the crap out of it on streaming though.
And
I'll see
apparently
playing
it's
in
a Western
theaters. I'll tell you
pick,
that
I'm
much. I'll see
guessing.
playing in theaters.
One thing I want to make note of is Anna was hinting around to July 7th as your anniversary, and you totally blew that off.
Mega Mike, we ain't seeing that movie July 7th unless you plan something big for our first year married anniversary. Well, that's not the day we got married, though. So
Oh,
That is not the day. That's the month, but that's not the day. I know the day very well because it's my birthday, so I know my
Oh.
day.
You
You
made
got
it
married
simple.
on your birthday?
But actually,
Oh.
it's Amazing Anna's birthday too. So it's both
Oh,
our
wow.
birthdays. We have the
look at
same
that.
birthday.
Same birthday,
So
same
that's why
anniversary.
we did it as the wedding day too.
Talk about saving on gifts. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, right?
That's
tell
why I'm
you
like,
that,
I'll
yeah.
never forget it. I'll remember.
It's my mom. It's my mom's birthday also.
Oh, that's
Oh,
brilliant.
nice.
Nice.
Amazing Anna says, I'm excited for the animated Ninja Turtle movie. Yeah, no one brought up the new Teenage
Is it
Mutant Ninja
animated?
Turtles.
I like
It
Bimbo
is
shit.
animated.
Ben,
It is.
Ben did.
Oh yeah, Ben. Yeah.
I
Ben
did.
did.
That's when his mic was cutting out.
Mm.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
I think he said turtles.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because it's animated, that's what
Yeah.
kind of got me not as excited. But it could be good. I mean, Across the Spider-Verse, I'm hoping is good, and that's animated. So,
Mario.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Adrian says, yeah, haven't. Adrian, you haven't seen Dune yet? Well, that's
Give it
okay.
a shot,
I
brother.
beg your pardon.
Um,
I
He's
beg your
getting, on to
pardon.
Adrian for not seeing, he's getting on to Adrian for not seeing Doom, but who hasn't seen Mission Impossible?
That's true. I have not seen any Mission Impossible.
This dude.
Yeah. Mhm.
Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding.
I need to get on that.
Adrian,
I will.
see Doom when you need a nap.
Oh,
Not that.
snap.
Get it on 4K.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful 4K.
I know some people either love Dune or hate Dune. It's
Oh, I
like,
was
Oh, I
bored.
know. It is a super
I was-
polarizing movie.
I
it
was
sounds
bored
great
to
though. I
tears.
will say it sounds absolutely amazing.
To be honest, I was like that with his last Blade Runner. I just didn't think it was. Everyone loves it, and I was too predictable for me. I saw all the things
and
coming, and I was
also
just
when you
like,
said that everybody didn't. Huck, when you said everybody didn't love Blade Runner 2049, guess who's one of those people?
yeah,
Me.
yeah. I
I didn't
just,
love it.
See,
I
Another
didn't.
fist bump,
At
another
first,
fist
I
bump.
used to. I'll tell you this much. I used to.
Yeah.
Rewatching it though, I was like, man, this film is so slow.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Tony?
I said another fist bump for Luke.
All right, Dimension
Give me
Scott
that
says, Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon could be good on Netflix, and people are trying to get the Snyderverses to continue over there. Yeah, I don't think Snyderverse is happening no more. All right,
Mhm.
Amazing Anna says,
No,
and Elemental. Yep.
It's done.
Yes, Elemental.
Adrian says, I've seen the 1984 version though. Yeah. Amazing Anna
That's
says,
not
what
the
about
version
Indiana
That's
Jones?
not the version we talk about. Though.
Indiana Jones was mentioned. Yes, it
Yep.
was. Yep.
Number
Yeah,
Tony
that's one of my
Stark.
honorable
Uh,
mentions too.
I'm
Yeah,
excited for
Tony.
that too. And the new
Hey, Tony.
Disney movies coming out, Haunted Mansion. Yep, that was covered. And Peter Pan and Wendy. I didn't know about the Peter Pan and Wendy.
Yeah, I did see it on my list.
I
for
don't know,
2023.
man.
that one either.
I'm kind of skeptical about Disney this year because if you guys have been keeping track of their streaming service last year, they were incredibly disappointing.
Adrian says The Little Mermaid, the live action one. When does that come out?
Tony.
got the date?
Tony, go.
I know
That's in
Tony
May,
has
I
the
think.
date.
I think it's in May.
Come on.
This year. Yeah, it definitely comes out this year. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the fact, Dale, you got to be. I love the fact that when I don't know if you saw a bunch of the videos online, but they had all these great, little black girls watching the trailer, and then
Yeah, I
and
saw
then the mermaid pops on, and those girls, I'm telling you, I started crying. These two girls goes, she's black, and they were
Yeah, I
so
saw it, yes.
overjoyed, and that's why all these people that are losing their minds because she's not a white Ariel, get over it. It's like just love
Yeah.
the fact that this is a story.
But
it's
they're
a
actually
different
taking it in a
story,
different direction.
and I am so charmed by it.
And she's a mermaid too. Like
She's
a
a
mermaid, right.
mermaids aren't real.
I'm so thrilled.
Yeah, and
So I have two daughters, Huck. They're
Yeah.
adults now. They're 20 and 22, but they grew up watching the animated The Little Mermaid, and they're
Mhm.
fans of Hallie and her sister because they're music artists and actresses too. So they're already fans of her. So when they found out, they were excited. And these, like I said,
Oh.
they're adults now, and they got really excited about it.
I
So
love that.
we're definitely going to go see that as a family. That's going to be a
Yeah.
big outing
Go
for us.
see it May 26th.
There you go.
Gotta see
I was
your
right,
review,
May.
buddy. Gotta see that review. Oh, I'm so excited for that.
LL Daily says, I haven't seen Mission Impossible, Tony.
Wow.
So he hasn't seen Mission Impossible either. We're in the same boat then. All right, amazing
Excuse
answer.
me?
Not true, Huck. Mega Mike will probably go see it. He sees everything, so you don't have to. Yep, that is one of the catch lines on my channel. I will
Yeah,
see
it is.
everything. I will see everything.
Good.
As long as it goes to a theater near me, I'll see it. So
Right.
Wait, Ben Buster, I literally just got a text from you about the giveaway for my digital code. That was not directed by David O. Russell. Your least favorite one
Yeah.
wasn't. And what that was not it.
What are you guys babbling about?
Okay.
what is going on?
So,
That's all right. We're almost out
Sales
of here.
plug, that was
Amazing.
my
Get
Answer.
some
I'm doing a
side
digital
topic
code
on Mike
giveaway
show.
for
That's all right. I know
I'm
it's
doing a
not
digital
the
code
day.
giveaway for Amsterdam. So, like, and he said Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is his least favorite David O. Russell movie. That was not directed by him.
No worries. We'll handle that. in the
I
back
taught you.
video
Yeah,
afterwards.
Get on that.
That's around that date, so it has to be a long week of planning. Actually, a whole month of planning. Yes, lots of planning for that July month. Craig says, "What do you guys think, Little Mermaid?" Yep, people are excited for it.
Really?
Oh, Diddy, well put, Huck. Yep. Amazing Ann says, "I haven't seen any Mission Impossible either." Well, there we go. Now that's a lot of
Triple
dates.
excuse me.
That's what you're going to be watching during your anniversary week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go,
you
Mike.
get down for the
There
marathon.
There we
Marathon it.
go.
Yep.
I like that idea.
Marathon it.
You're gonna get so close during those.
Yeah. Craig the Marvels. Cal Day says, "Laugh out loud, amazing Anna. We are the only ones." Yep, and me as well. All right,
Smells
so
like one.
we'll give everybody a chance to kind of close out, say what they want to the audience, promote their channel in any way. So Hollywood Huck, what do we got going on the
Well,
channel?
again, look, just thanks for coming to this. This is so much fun. I just love talking movies, top 5, top 10s, whatever you got. And this is definitely something exciting to hear what everyone's looking forward to for 2023. You guys are amazing. Sub to all these awesome people. I just love everybody on this panel. They're great guys. And for me, look, tomorrow night I'm gonna be on Ken's show. Go check out that. Haven't done that for almost a year. After that, I'm gonna be on Derek's channel, The Convicted Cinephile, where we're gonna pick we're doing the 90s movies, and we're gonna do a bracket tournament and see which one should be the ultimate winner of the 90s. And then the usual shtick on the old Hucksters channel. So if you get a chance, hop on over, hit the sub, hit the like, hit me up with some super chats, super thanks. Go, let's go. Come on, people. Ben.
Over to you, Ben.
I got a Walmart Wednesday video coming out, guys. So check that out on my channel tomorrow. And coming up by next Saturday, not this upcoming one, but the following one, should be my first episode of Rewind coming up, asking, should these films be forgotten? The first film is House Guest, starring Sinbad and Phil Hartman.
Ooh.
All right.
I was like, okay, we'll see about that one there.
The answer is yes.
All right, Luke, what do we got going on?
All right, yeah. Just typical stuff going on. You guys, of course, follow me on my typical social media that I always point out. January 21st, save the date, guys, because we are going to be continuing on my Scream watch-alongs. We just did Scream on Friday, the 6th, of course. So the 21st, we're coming because we're going to try to space them out so that we have some time before Scream 6 comes out. So the 21st, guys, Scream 2. I'm very, very excited to bring that on for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll see when I do the third one. I might like it more. We'll see, because I don't like the third one.
All right, Dell, what do we got going on?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. So first, thanks, Mike, for having me on. I really appreciate it. Sub to everybody on the panel, all great guys. And as for my own channel, my last 3 videos are top or ranking videos, not top 10s, but they're ranking videos. My 10 worst of 2022, my 10 best of 2022, and I ranked the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, the movies, cinematic movies. I didn't do the TV shows. And on the 24th of January, which is a Tuesday, a couple weeks, I'll have my first live stream. More details to come about that. I will say that my first guest is going to be KB from KB Loves Movies. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait, Dell. That sounds fun.
All right, Tony's favorite part. What do we got going on?
Yeah, so I really enjoyed being a part of this panel. I do like talking about these movies to be looking forward to in 2023. Got a lot of great things to watch. On my channel, I've been doing a video every single day since before October. So currently I'm doing my Mondo Steelbooks, unwrapping those, kind of showing what they look like. I'll be on Ken's channel tomorrow night for the December Roundtable, along with Huck. and some other things planned. So thanks again for letting me be here.
Hey, can we give Tony a round of applause? He just hit 7,500 subscribers, I believe. Is that right, Tony?
Yes, sir.
There we
Oh,
go. Celebration.
Tony! Wow,
Years.
Good times.
that's
It only
fantastic.
took 10 years.
10 years. Oh, wow, got a ways to go.
Wow.
Yeah, I missed. I missed out on 10 years of my kids growing up. Nah.
Oh Lord, Tony, don't suck.
You
the air
gotta
out
do
of
what you gotta do, Tony, for those likes and subscribes.
I've been in this basement for 10 years, right?
For 10
Oh,
years.
And once again, make sure all you out there subscribe to everybody's channel so we can keep everybody's channel growing strong. Every link is in the description below. So definitely go show everybody some love out there. Visit the channels, watch all their content. We all appreciate that out there. Likes, comments. You guys were great tonight. Tons of good comments. So that was a lot of fun. And then for me, I will also be on Derek's channel on Thursday. So that's going to be another fun night. And then on Friday, if you really like this stream, well, now we got basically kind of a part 2 for Friday. And I will be revealing my top 5 most anticipated titles for the evening there for the whole year of 2023. And I'll be joined by another great panel of BlueTubers and collectors out there. So if you want to see more top 5s from a whole bunch of the community, definitely tune in Friday night, same bat channel, same bat time. You'll definitely enjoy that. But for now, everybody have a great night out there. Remember to make every day a movie day.
Bye, y'all.
See
ya.
you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Later.